Damas y caballeros, welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of the host, George. And this is a friendly reminder that every dead body on Mount Everest used to be a very motivated person. So I think maybe we should calm down a little bit and have a mimosa. I'm here today with
Cheers to that.
Alfredo and Adriana. How's it going, guys?
Cheers to that.
It's going great.
Good. Cheers.
Awesome.
Would you ever attempt to climb Mount Everest?
We've already been over this, yes. I told you yes.
I would
You
not.
would? Seriously? We didn't
I
talk
wouldn't.
specifically about Mount Everest, I don't think.
Every time last week I had a reference, I referenced climbing Mount Everest or something. I don't know. Of course I would.
I would not.
Okay, all bullshit aside, I know you think you can do everything, but Mount Everest, you would actually like legit go and try to climb the thing.
Yeah, why
It's not
not?
like you can get halfway up and then, I changed my mind and walk back down.
Why not?
Because it's days and days of climbing.
You have
One
to,
way in, one
Well,
way out.
I mean,
mean-
it's like you have to get up there. Like
Yeah, most
once you
people
start-
can't even get to the base camp to start the climb. Like,
Which is why I wouldn't do it.
I would.
Nope.
I mean, I'd actually like train for it. You know.
I was going to say, I think you should try the smaller ones before you go there.
No, you can go hard or
Because
go home.
I went on a hike in some stupid mountain in Arizona. I almost died.
I
Fuck that.
I did the what's
Nay.
that canyon? The canyon in Utah. I forgot what it's called.
yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Anyways, but yeah, I would.
Those aren't, I mean, you understand how tall Mount Everest is, right? Okay.
You're waiting for him to change his mind.
No, you're almost guaranteed you're going to fucking die.
It's too touristy for me.
There's a movie based on that. It's too touristy.
Have you seen the pictures and stuff?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen those
a line.
videos where like there's legit dead bodies next to them while they're climbing. I'm like, yeah, man. If
And
it
they say
happens-
cheese?
If God says it's your turn, it's your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do another one.
I'll do the one right
Different.
next to it.
A different one, but I don't know. If I die, like, I don't want anybody to know.
You wait, what?
Go look for me. Make it a mystery.
I think they would figure it out when you didn't come back.
Wait, like who killed you, or like where's his
just-
body?
Yeah,
type of-
where's his body?
Oh, dude, that'd be fun.
That would be
Would
fun.
y'all go look for me if I died like that?
No.
Yeah, probably not.
Not knowing I was planning on climbing Mount
Then
Everest.
why would I assume you were
Why
in?
would I go looking for
I'd
you?
leave clues. I wouldn't tell anybody. I'd just leave clues around my house and like or something. You know, I was like, oh, I think he's on Mount Everest.
Like, how would I go looking for you?
I'd be like, fucking
Whoa.
George.
I'll let
On a plane or something. I don't know.
On a
The
plane.
experts do that.
You can't even go up there and rescue people.
You can say. Can't
What
you
about a
pay people to
drone?
send, go look for someone?
What about a drone? Can you put one of those up there?
Like,
Tried.
once you start climbing Everest,
You know-
you're on your own.
You know,
pretty much.
going to the restaurant would be the hardest part for me climbing.
How do they do that? You know what? I don't want to know.
That's probably the easiest.
These are questions that I
you can
should
see
not
it on the
be
side of the
asking.
mountain.
Ew.
They freeze though, but you know,
No shit.
obviously.
Literally.
No, there's a lot of shit.
Literally, lots of shit.
So it was
So-
my birthday, which I got for me.
So happy birthday, Georgia.
Your birthday was last week.
But I didn't get a gift. Well, I want a gift from y'all.
Happy
Would
belated
y'all give me
birthday.
a
Did you
gift?
invite us to the party?
What party?
Show exactly.
I said what party?
I know you did something.
We was not
Where the carne
invited.
asada?
Did you invite us to the carne asada?
Oh, I wasn't
I
invited.
wasn't the one inviting people.
Wow.
So we mean nothing.
No. Whenever
I didn't do
come to-
shit this weekend.
You didn't?
No.
Sitting at home waiting on
What do
somebody
you
to
mean?
do it.
What you talking about? Well,
Waiting
if
for
you
somebody
wanted-
to invite.
could have met
Oh, my
Moana.
bad.
Oh, you could have met Moana. You didn't go. None
You
of
could
you
have met
went.
Moana.
I didn't go. I blanked out. I don't know where I was.
Blanked out.
I don't know where I was.
Blacked out?
Blanked out. I just, you know how when you're just black space in your mind, in your head, and you're just like not thinking of anything. I did that.
No, those moments don't happen for
In
me.
my defense,
for women.
I didn't have my kids with me.
So okay,
Doesn't mean you
I
can't
get
pull
it.
up.
I understand.
What?
I get it. I do.
Okay, whatever.
I'm not offended.
So I went.
I was going to tell you when I texted you that I wasn't going, like, don't be butthurt about it. You know.
No, not at all.
She was though. She's gonna hold it against you for the rest of her life.
And not
I
to
mean,
soul.
she
If
was
I-
going to bring cake and stuff, and she didn't.
Oh well, the cake. In my defense,
Wait, weren't there
one.
leftovers too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
I
was from
like, I'm
Monday.
not even
It
going to
is-
eat today.
Okay.
Wait, how do y'all know there was leftovers?
They
And the
keep-
food is gone.
They keep. You put them in the fridge. Everything's fine.
The food is gone. Take that as a compliment.
So what was it? What'd you cook?
Tinga.
Oh,
Tostadas.
Tinga tu madre.
you know,
Talk
I
shit,
don't-
George.
No,
What?
I mean,
what
I've-
now?
I had
What?
it like twice. And it's all right.
You haven't had mine.
Okay.
Everybody makes it different.
It's weird. I've only had it twice. Like I don't think anyone
It's
in our
not,
family
it's
does it.
not a thing we
Yeah,
do.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm okay.
Is she good?
Gladys does it.
Oh, she does. Wow.
Spicy or not spicy?
So I went bar hopping.
A little bit. Yeah.
I went bar hopping with Enrique, and well,
I like bar hopping.
it doesn't have an ID.
I like bar hopping too.
That was
Hold
interesting.
on,
He has an ID. He doesn't have an American ID.
he doesn't have an ID at all.
What?
That's for another conversation. But
Okay.
he doesn't have an ID. So we got there like at 9. I had to find the bars that didn't have a security
strict-
in the front. So it was kind of fun. Like I went to go see
Scavenger
new
hunting.
bars. Yeah,
Where'd you go?
Deep Ellum. Because
Every bar has a bouncer there.
yeah, it does. That's what you think. But I found a few that didn't, or they had just walked off. As soon
Yeah,
as just
that's
walked in.
you because they all have somebody at the door. Some of them don't card everybody.
I mean,
Yeah.
no
But they all
offense
have somebody
to
watching.
him, but he doesn't look like he's younger than.
That's what I'm saying. But a lot of bars
Oh,
will
yeah.
card you regardless. Like my dad could
Yeah.
walk in there and they'd card him. My dad's dead, so that'd be
Oh.
kind of, some bars are just like that.
And that was pretty fun. We went to I went to a new bar called Shot Topic. I don't know if you've ever been to
They
it.
Shot
like sell
Topic.
stuff, like hot
Shot
topic stuff.
No, it legit. It's like a hot topic, but at a bar. You walk in and you're listening to
Nostalgia.
emo
listening
music
to
and just like
fucking
Pure
Marilyn Manson.
nostalgia,
it
right
was
there.
so fun. I loved it. It's all red. It's all dimmed red.
Red and black.
They have like a stage that looks like I don't know, like a Warped Tour type of stage. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Interesting. My a few folks that I know from Milwaukee are coming down this weekend. They said that they were going to go to Deep Ellum
Why are they coming down here?
for a birthday. I think.
Okay. Quit inviting people from
For
Milwaukee.
real?
I did.
They're gonna
I
stay.
did not. What? Excuse me. I did not. It wasn't a personal invite. I was informed that they were coming.
All right, I have a question for you. Y'all are boring me already.
My weekend was great.
So sweet.
Do you all believe in the death penalty?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't. You have to say. I'm not even asking you.
Okay.
You have to say yes.
No, I don't.
Because you believe in randomly killing people for don't fucking. So you obviously believe in the death penalty.
Okay.
Did you not just say
Can
that
I elaborate?
the Menendez brothers' parents
Can I
deserve
elaborate?
to die?
Can I elaborate?
Sure, go ahead.
So, it's all about how you go about
Who it was.
a situation.
Go
If
ahead.
you are, I don't want to use the Menendez brothers as an example because,
But that's the example that.
okay, well,
brought
for
up.
them,
Okay, well, last week you used the judge and the sheriff.
yeah. Well,
You believe that he deserved a death penalty?
So you believe that the
an
guy.
execution.
You believe. Let me see if I got this straight.
Street.
Street execution.
You believe that the guy that maybe possibly did some inappropriate stuff with a minor deserved to die, but not the guy that killed him. You also believe that the dad who maybe possibly molested his children, the children deserve to die, but not the kids that killed him. Because that's what you just said. The Menendez brothers' parents deserve to die, but not the Menendez
I
brothers.
didn't say they deserved to die.
You kind of did.
I said when I feel like certain situations are justifiable.
Right. So child abuse is justifiable, but murder is not.
Child abuse is justifiable. Child sexual abuse is justifiable.
Wait, we're saying this wrong. Child abuse is not justifiable. Killing somebody because they committed child abuse is justifiable. But killing somebody because they committed murder is not in your eyes.
Depends
Ooh.
on the reason behind the murder.
Right. Okay. That's okay.
I
Damn.
feel like there's
That's
more
a-
to it. Like there's more to
But do you
it.
see the...
Yeah, whatever, Joe.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page there. So, George, do you believe in the death penalty?
I want to say yes, but I guess A lot of people have been wrongly accused and they, receive the death penalty and get killed and shit like
Right,
that.
so it's a yes or no question.
Yeah, I do.
Even though there's people that are wrongly put to death.
Yeah, but then it's like the shit you need. Like, for example, does PDD
He said P
P.
Diddy.
Diddy does he deserve the death penalty?
You?
P Diddy. P Diddy.
For very extreme situations, yes. Like
Such as
like school shootings, like people going in there and killing a bunch of kids.
But wait,
So when it's
to
against a kid, when it's
No, or a bunch of people. Doesn't matter.
okay. I was gonna say when it's against kids, it's almost
Just
like a
for no reason.
eh.
Other
they
than
have a
that,
reason behind it, like like I'm defending.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
self-defense,
if-
obviously. You're
Well,
not,
yeah.
if there was like 20 people that you absolutely hate at the same fucking place at the same fucking time, yeah, I'll give them a pass. But that's not gonna happen. It's just probably 20 random people. Maybe one of them he hated. I don't know.
Okay, fine, I get you.
I think that side note, I think that sheriff, well, he was a sheriff, right, from last week that we
Yeah.
talked about the judge.
And
They
the
showed
executioner.
they showed video of apparently, I mean, there was cameras in the judge's chambers and they showed the jury. Yeah, that didn't go well. So I have a feeling he's gonna get life.
Good.
I have a feeling.
Wait. The sheriff?
The sheriff.
Oh, was it that bad? There's video.
There's video.
He
shit.
shot the guy in cold blood. Like there's
Yeah,
no
but there's-
ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's
Come
on
on.
video
In court?
in his chambers.
He was in his
Oh, in
chambers.
his chambers. Like taking a shit.
And he gets life.
Yeah, not those chambers.
They had said that he gets. They had said that he could get life because he murdered
What? So
I'm going to say that word wrong. Not efficient. Not a an officer of the court. No, not an officer of the court. ¿Cómo se dice? Like when
He was a public official.
Yes, public official. That's why I was like, I was there. A public
close.
official.
Yeah. Well, how about just because he murdered a person? If the judge wasn't a judge, he would be fine.
can he just make his
Because
case?
he's just a construction worker. It's just a construction worker. It's fine.
Oh, it's just a labor.
They're saying that that's why his sentence would be life.
And not the death penalty. Or,
I don't know if they have the death penalty in that state. I don't know. I don't know the specifics. I just know that they said that he was looking at life because he
was
was
a public official.
a
Okay.
public
Got
official.
it.
Those were the
Public
words.
officials, they all suck.
So do you?
I'm not allowed
believe
to say that.
No, because of the same reason you were iffy about it. I don't. If we kill one person that was wrongly accused, then
Kill them all. Yeah.
Okay,
That's too many.
Sorry. So you're saying that no, the death
It shouldn't exist. Did I?
And I mean, like, let's say somebody did kill a bunch of people that were innocent or whatever.
You say
If you kill them, then where's the punishment? Like they're dead.
easy
We don't
way
even
out.
kill them in a cool way. Like we have to kill them humanely. So what's
so letting them live for
in
as
jail for
long
fucking ever? Yeah,
make them hold two
is
grenades?
more of a
punishment.
punishment?
Yes. For somebody,
we know that?
especially for somebody like me who's an atheist and doesn't believe there's anything after death.
And that's where that's where my question was going. Where it's like, how do you know that? How do you
Okay,
know
but
that?
if you do believe that there is something after death and that's what you're banking on, then you just killed somebody.
So,
Because that's what the death penalty is you killing somebody.
oh yeah, that would suck for the person who pulls that whatever it is. If
Have
it's
you
a-
ever seen the interviews from the people that are in?
Yeah.
That's their job.
The executioner?
No, I haven't.
The executioner.
I haven't
I think
been
that's actually what it's called.
Why?
There's like documentaries on the executioner, and they talk about
how they feel.
how their experiences with having that much power
It
in
would
their
suck,
hands.
yeah.
It's not power. They're doing somebody else's bidding. That's
true.
fake.
But it's still having the power because, well, by power I mean
I know what
you
you
have
mean,
the
but
control
it's
over the
it's
situation
at the end
where
At the end of the day, we all have that power.
But you don't. It's like back in the old days when the king
Really?
used to say off with his head and the head.
he would have somebody else do it.
Right. That person has no power. The king has the power. He's just the executioner.
just
But
doesn't
whatever.
get
I know
his
what you
hands
mean. I know what
dirty.
you mean.
That would suck.
They should let like
Okay, so you said
people
yes.
on the
You
wheel
said
kill
yes,
people.
right?
We all said yes. Except for
Okay,
you.
so hold
Yeah,
on.
cool.
So so by you saying that, would you rather a guilty man go free than to have an innocent one
Yes.
be put in jail?
Yes. I'd never actually thought about that question, but now that you asked it, it's an easy yes, because a guilty man, unless he's guilty of murder and it's a guilty man that's plainly guilty of murder, like a school shooter, somebody who's on tape, somebody who like 20 people saw him do it, it's not going to go free 99.9% of the time, right? A guilty man who may or may not have committed the murder might go free. If he's the type of person that is a menace to society, he'll do it again, probably, or he'll try to do it again. He'll end up being put away anyway. If he doesn't, then
So
We'll get shot by
so
someone
let me
else.
ask you that you saying that, what if that guilty person, man or woman, gets to be free because of whether it be the justice system, whatever the reason may be, they got to go free. And their next victim is someone that you know. Do you still think that is, I guess, would you still have the mindset? And I mean, maybe you don't know this because
you're
you haven't
asking
been.
the wrong person, because my answer is going to be yes.
It-
Because that one person that he
Yeah,
killed,
you
whether or not it's somebody I know, doesn't make up for the thousands that are in jail that are innocent. Like, it's one person. Yeah, it sucks that it was my mom, but
My
it's
God,
still
why do you have
better
to see your
than, you know?
mom?
It's still better than.
I don't know. That's
Like, the justice system shouldn't be personal, right? It
It's
should
not
work
supposed to
based
be.
on the facts and whatever makes sense. And that's what makes sense.
Until it touches home.
yeah.
They make it personal.
Except for, well, yeah, especially for George. We've established that already. Okay, well, anyway, so for those of you who do believe in the death penalty,
Comment.
somebody
Where?
told me, and he's a former guest of ours,
Boo.
he sent in this topic. He wants to know if you think we should do it like Japan does.
What do they do?
Where they stab themselves and then they chop off their head?
No, fool, what the fuck?
What
They stab-
kind of
they-
Game of
Yeah, you
Thrones
know,
shit
That's
are you?
like old samurai shit.
Samurai.
Fall under swords.
Samurai? No, you.
I
You know
was.
that band?
I
called
went
Samurai?
straight to Game of Thrones.
It's a Mexican band and they're called Samurai.
Why?
I watched them live one time. Anyways, go on. How?
So when somebody's on death row, they don't tell them when their execution day is.
They just kill them with what?
So
No
they
final
they wake up every day
meal?
not knowing if that's
Oh,
the
that's
last day of-
terrifying.
Right.
That's
so
life.
That's
Is it terrifying?
That's how
Well,
you wake up every day.
Whoa, no. Oh, true. Goddamn.
Fuck.
Puts-
I just
puts-
ruined
that. I mean,
I just ruined
it's
Jordan's
all
life.
done, but it does
Dude,
put it in
That's a
perspective,
valid
doesn't
point.
it?
But that's not the first thing you think about when you wake up. But if you're on death row, that's
Yeah.
literally the first thing you think about every
That was
day.
super
today.
deep.
It's today the day.
Thank you for that. That was super deep.
I mean, obviously that is a torturous.
That is torture.
Yeah,
That's
that
exactly
is.
what
That's
that
a
is.
mental.
Oh, it depends on how you. I mean,
I mean, yeah,
You know what
I'm
would
down
be
for
better?
that.
Tell people they're on death row, but you're not going to tell them when you're going to kill them, and then never kill them.
Yeah.
They
you
would
just-
live their life in fear. I like that.
well, I mean,
And to his
I like
point-
the
his
mental
point
fuckery
was-
behind that.
He said yes, he thinks we should do that, and the reason behind it is whoever they killed, when they woke up, they didn't know that was going to be their last day, so they should be afforded the same.
yeah. Okay, I see what you're
Dang,
saying.
that's a
actually
mental
good
type
idea.
of. Oh, that's deep, Joe.
Destroy him. Destroy
that
him
one got
mentally.
me. That one got me. Damn.
I still think.
I think the people on the wheel should just shoot
But will.
the person.
Like, if you're,
I think shooting is too early.
Or family. You know,
So-
if somebody kills
if you're going to
my
inherit a bunch of
somebody.
Oh, dude! Imagine they do
Oh wait,
that to them.
wait. You're talking about like the victim's family should get to kill him?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool too.
But
Like
no,
if,
well,
you know,
I don't
instead
think
of-
that
I'm on
would.
death row.
I don't
you
think-
pulling the trigger for me. You shooting me?
I don't think
like
that
if
would
you
be
killed,
successful.
If you killed my daughter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that would be successful
Why?
What?
because there's so many families that the day, not the day of, but leading up or when trial happens,
They
or
forgive 'em?
when, yeah.
Yeah, because fucking Christianity, you know?
Oh, what
It's-
is it that I'm like scared?
Not
like,
not all of them do, but you have your
I mean,
folks that will be the first ones to say, I forgive you.
Yeah,
not
but
for
not
you.
the next person.
Not for you.
Not the brother.
But for
Yeah,
me.
there's, I mean, the mom
brother.
says that, but you'll
Yeah,
find
the-
somebody.
The guy that
You'll find one
jumps
person.
over
So
the
as
seats
long
and
as they're
starts to
a kin.
attack him in court.
They're next of kin. As long as they are next of kin,
You got
you can pull the
what if
trigger.
you like,
Anybody?
they let you shoot them, but
You
if-
know what?
but if you
I
miss-
really like the
But
whole.
if you miss, they get to go free.
no.
I really like the torture behind the mental anguish of never knowing when. Like, I actually like that. That sounds really wrong of me to say, but I like that.
It doesn't. That's again. I don't think that death is sufficient punishment for somebody who committed a murder like that.
That's true.
But living your life thinking that every day when you wake up might be your last day, that's pretty cool. I'm down for that.
I
That's
just,
pretty cool.
I don't know.
It's pretty.
I don't know.
Mind
Since
fuck.
it is it really is.
I don't think it would affect me though. That's just.
Oh, shut up, George. Yes, it would. It's
you
one of
just-
those
if you just blank out your
situations,
mind.
unfortunately, that unless you're in it, you don't really know how you're going to feel. So like right now you can say, yeah, you know what, if that guy doesn't, if the murderer doesn't die, then, or if the murderer lives forever, that's more of a punishment. Where if you're ever in the situation, you might actually say, no, if you, my friend passed away because of you, you deserve to die too. Like you don't.
That's fair. But
Because of their in a car crash or something.
No, because grieving
no, because
sucks.
so that family, if that person is alive, their family still gets to see them. They get to go visit them. They
Yeah.
get to, whatever, see their girlfriend.
You're
it's
right.
it's
And
Shoot the
whoever
family.
died doesn't get to do that anymore.
they
You
don't, get
to
that
see them
luxury.
anymore.
They don't get the
gotcha.
luxury of ever seeing them grow up, be a
I'm
year
just not
older.
that vindictive,
I don't think it's about
Yet.
being vindictive. I think it's part of the grieving process. Like, because in the grieving process, there's 7 steps to the grieving process. So in one of those steps, you're going to go through the anger. You're going to go through the understand. Like you eventually get to
I
the
think I
point
missed
of
that day in class.
there's 7 steps to grieving. Just know that much. And you have to go through all of them in order to finally get closure. If you believe in closure. Because not all folks do. True
Okay.
story. Fact check.
Sounded like an opinion.
Hey, if we had a visual right now.
There's 7 steps.
No cameras.
5 steps, 7 steps. I think it was 7 steps of grieving. But yeah, it's a process.
Well, whenever we come across that, we'll see if it's.
Well, hopefully you don't have to come across that because grieving is a horrible. Grieving sucks.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I understand. I
Grieving
think so,
sucks.
That was
figured.
nice.
Huh?
Boring Joe over there.
No, I just wanted to see
I
what y'all
have
thought.
so because we're on somewhat of
You
that
got another
topic.
dude question?
Because we're on serial killers.
I got
No,
a dude question,
'cause
but after this,
So because we're talking about the criminal system and like that aspect of it.
You really became a.
So
the next question's about construction.
so hypothetically speaking, last year you hit something in the road and you think to yourself, oh, it's a deer, it's a raccoon, it's a something.
Something
Who'd you
that
kill?
bleeds blood.
I did not listen. A year later, you are on trial. Or I'm
damn.
sorry, not you. Hold on. You are chosen to be the jury for a criminal case, right? And you're listening to the facts of the case, while the trial is going on, and they give you the date, they give you the time, and it all adds up to when you hit the deer or the raccoon or whatever.
Did this really happen?
Shut up, George. You're in this situation, right? Do you tell them
Fuck no.
that that it was you that hit that person? Or do you let this person that is going to get blamed, that is on trial for murder, essentially, of this person?
Well, that's a silly question
Why is that a silly question?
because I'm on the jury.
Exactly. I'm putting yes.
All I have
he
to
did
do,
it.
all I have to do is say no, they didn't do it. They get to go free. Can't be charged again, and I never have to.
But
worry
you
about
are
it.
one.
Huh?
You're not the whole jury. You are one person of
Yeah,
the
but it has to be
jury.
unanimous.
But at the end of the day, if that person still...
You go back to the.
It has to be
I
unanimous.
mean, Joe.
we can sit there.
Joe
and,
will sit there and then convince people.
or I can sit
believe
there
that.
and let them
He'd be like-
convince each other and still say no.
She's like, all right, guys, I know he didn't do it.
I
'cause
know all
did
the
it."
evidence points to him, but I'm telling you, no.
He's going.
I was there, but I
go home?
wasn't.
If I thought for a second that that person was actually going to get convicted, then I probably would. I'd be like, wait, are you talking about? Oh, that was me. All innocent.
I fucked up. I thought it was a
I didn't know
deer.
what it was.
I thought it was a
Wait.
raccoon.
What
So
did
where
they
did this
kill?
question come from?
Because there's a movie that's coming out about it. It
gonna
looks
say, I'm gonna
really
make a
good.
movie
What is it
about
called?
it.
Jury number 2. Look it up.
So what did they kill in the movie? Or I know it's coming out, but
He
they
killed
killed
the
him.
person.
Well, from
Oh,
what
killed
I
the
saw in
person?
the previews,
Was it-
It
he
wasn't a
thought
fucking
it
deer,
was
George.
a deer.
Obviously, I mean,
And so he's on this
I thought it was like a
jury,
chupacabra or
and
something.
it's like more than a year later, and then he's on the jury of it, and he's listed like he's. But there's a reason, and I mean these are previews, right? So they're trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
There's a reason why he remembers this specific date, and because he was trying to get home, and I think he was texting or something, and he hit something, but he thinks it was a deer, but he can't confirm.
dude, if it
And it was one of those where it's like, fuck, did I hit a deer? Did I hit somebody?
was it
If that happens to you, do you stop to make sure it was a deer?
in the middle of wait? Is it like am I in a town or like in the neighborhood? or?
Mountain,
From what
the
I
side of the
saw,
mountain.
yeah, from what I saw, it was like literally.
Well, you're not gonna hit a fucking deer on 635. Come on, use some common sense,
never
dude. What the fuck?
dude. You never know.
What side of town am I on?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Was the deer already dead? Was it roadkill?
I mean, I've never ran anything over.
You never hit a squirrel?
I've never hit a
You've
squirrel.
never ran over.
I've gotten
nothing.
hit by a bird. I've gotten hit by a bird.
Like in the
Did
car and like a person like you just
No.
standing there. That
Have you ever had a bird hit your windshield? It's the scariest
not the
shit
windshield.
ever.
It is. It's when it hit my windshield. I think I told you all this story.
Oh,
One
really?
day I was driving to work, and
But
I was
it's-
driving to work late. It's go ahead. Sorry.
No, go.
And it was a weird day for me. I don't know why I was driving to work late, like 9 o'clock late. It was really late, so it was all, like everything was weird.
Night.
No, in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Still dark.
What?
Not
At 9 a.m.
9 o'clock in the morning.
9
Where are
a.m. is
you?
not dark.
What was that?
No.
a tunnel
Where
you
do you
on?
live?
No. I'm saying that whatever you're about to say was in dark.
It was not dark. Okay,
No,
we
no,
heard
it
it
was
was,
not dark
dark.
because-
okay.
It's the morning.
What happened was I'm going down one of these express
Mornings
lanes
are
on
dark.
83, 183, and it again the whole morning has already been weird for me because for whatever reason I'm driving into work late, and I'm driving down the express lane, and if you don't know what an express lane is, it's like an HOV lane or a separate lane from the rest of the highway. That,
Hold on. People don't have those in other places?
No, they don't.
Oh fuck.
Not in Sweden.
How do you-
and they have barriers on both sides. So I'm driving down and I see this crow sitting on the right hand side on one of the barriers. But I don't know why I noticed the crow. It's just sitting there chilling on the side. It's weird. They don't usually do that, right?
Turn and looks at you.
And I'm looking at it and I drive
He had
past
a
it
superstitious moment.
and it's whatever. I drive by the crow and I'm looking at it and I think about it and I register the crow. Done.
Don't tell me Kato too.
I'm coming home
Oh, okay.
at the end of the workday, same highway, going the opposite direction. And I look over and I see this crow sitting on the fucking barrier. And it's looking at me and I'm looking
How,
at it.
how do you not believe in shit, Joe?
mames,
When
man.
Believe in
this
shit. Look, listen.
Dude, for real.
I get to the fucking crow and he flies in front of my truck.
Oh, he haven't done it for
he
you.
meant to.
He said, this dude saw me he was going to kill himself in the morning,
"Where's the blunt?"
but he
Where's-
saw me and he's like, I got in his head. I'm going to wait for him. And he fucking waited. And when I drove by in the afternoon, he jumped in front of my truck and I brought him home with me
Surprise, bitch.
because he was stuck in my grill.
Oh,
The same bird.
I don't know if it was the same bird. I didn't tag the fucker.
It's the same bird. There's no way
on,
that's
man.
the same bird. That's
That's
You know
exactly
what?
what I thought. Like, there's no way that's the same bird. But
That
the way it
was-
all happened, I'm like, it's gotta be the same fucking bird. Like, there's no way it's not.
it stared at me and Louis clocked eyes.
Same highway, same spot.
I have so
same
many questions, Joe. I
going
have
the
so many
opposite.
questions.
Wait, that's so good. No, I mean, that sucks. That's the only crow you've ever killed?
As far as I know, yeah.
For
That's a good story. Yeah.
for
Honestly, I was a little freaked out when it happened.
you should be freaked out. Like I would have
like,
questions.
as I was driving up to it, I was already thinking, like, this is fucking weird. Like, there's that crow again.
You had a
And when I
moment.
got there, he just flew in front of my truck. I'm like,
You
oh,
had a
fuck.
moment. You were in another. Ooh.
Yeah, it was like one of those Twilight
It's a
Zone
very
moments.
very spooky.
That was a crow.
Welcome to October. Hello.
And you hit a bird. Like, you would stop if it was a deer. Just
Well,
gonna
just
fuck
check the
your car.
damage on my car. 'Cause
Oh,
I gotta
hell no.
file
So
a claim
hold
now.
on. Well, one.
Damn, this was recently?
I've heard
No,
that.
no. If it was a deer, I would have to file a claim. So yeah, I'm stopping.
I have heard that deers are very dangerous. Deers.
Deer.
Deer.
Deers.
Deer.
Deer
I
are
have
very
heard
dangerous,
that
yes.
they are very dangerous. So it's not a matter of like, oh, boop. Like,
Right, no.
whoops.
They'll wreck your
It's-
car.
Yes, like you can die.
That
like
too.
it's not a
It's not as bad as a moose, but it's pretty bad.
Right, but it's not a
Wait, do y'all have deer up in Wisconsin?
yes.
Yeah.
That like depending on what part you're in, yes, you will see they have the signs where it's like, hey, be careful, because you will see them in the middle of the road.
Did you ever ask yourself, why don't they just move the crosswalk?
Why is a crosswalk right here?
It's a terrible spot. Huh?
No, haven't asked that.
What about moose?
Oh.
No, not that. Maybe in like more of the
Does you, I mean,
Canadian
other
side?
areas, like upper, but Milwaukee is more of a city, so no.
well, I know. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
So more like
in-
north.
in-
I'm
in
sure
the- yeah.
up
If you-
north they do have them.
Let's say you're driving down the road and then
It's more like a town.
you hit a deer at night.
It is a city.
What's the population?
A lot of people.
You hit a deer at night. Would you get off?
Yeah, if I hit a deer, I'm getting off no matter what because I have to take
Dude,
pictures of the
at
deer.
night?
Yes.
Yes,
It's a skinwalker that's in the.
Well,
you
yeah.
hit a deer. You hit a skinwalker.
possibly.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck, I don't know.
563,000 people
That's
In
a
what?
town. That's a big town.
is the
Wisconsin-
population of
Wisconsin?
Milwaukee. No, Milwaukee.
That's like that's a small El Paso. That's El Paso when I was in elementary school.
You know what?
You said it. He said your town ain't shit.
Whatever.
Damn.
Whatever. But I have been, well, when I was driving from here to Arizona, there was a bird. I don't know what kind of
That's
bird.
a great story. Let's move on.
that hit me like dead on, like through your windshield type
He was
thing.
on,
Was
he
he
was on
texting?
cruise control.
He
on
was. He
cruise
must have
control.
been. He must have been texting because he lost full control of his
Wings.
wings.
That wind carried him. I mean, that wind carried him straight into your windshield.
Yours is creepy though. That I would think that somebody was out to kill me.
It's more funny.
Did that creep you out? I mean,
That
is
is
it like
not
No, it
obviously-
honestly, it
That
honestly
was funny.
did, especially
Luchesa?
after he committed suicide. Like, because that's what it looked like from where I was sitting.
Turns and
Like,
looks at him. I've been
looked like
waiting
it was
for
suicide.
Yeah,
So
I
it
got
wasn't a luchesa.
Crows.
What was it
I feel
called?
lechuza.
No, those
Lechuza.
those
Lechuzas
owls.
are witches.
They're
Yeah, but
owls.
they turn into owls, not
Nah,
crows.
They're not crows, dude.
Those creep me out.
The Drusas?
Yes,
Of course, they should.
they do. The one time that I've seen
her name?
one
You saw one?
Sorry, we were watching videos again.
chilling outside
I
of
don't know.
my house. It
What?
was yeah.
But they're not real.
What's not real?
Is she
The
one of
bird was real.
Oh, the bird.
Is she one of the Cyruses?
I believe she was a bruja.
Hey, do you remember the owl in Garland? Next to that Jack in the Box in that one plaza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The owl?
I used to believe it was real.
Yeah, right
The
there
owl
on
itself
Miller and
or-
First. Oh, no. Yeah, First and
It wasn't. You don't
Kingsley.
know about it?
Kingsley.
It's yeah.
First in Kingsley?
yeah.
First in Kingsley. It's like it's on top of the building. It's right on the corner.
Which
And
building?
Me and,
Never saw
my,
it.
me and my cousin, me and Leo used to like walk through the back of that area to get to. I forgot where we used to go to.
TC shaved ice. No.
No, Jack. I don't know where we used to go. Anyways, I used to think that lechuza was real. I was like,
Is it
an
on top
owl,
of
not
the?
lechuza.
an owl. My bad, an owl.
What's the difference between lechuza is an owl?
No, lechuza is a witch. An owl is a bird.
No, a lechuza is an owl in español.
No,
Fact checker.
that's a fucking
Oval.
bull.
Bull.
There's no way.
Lechuza.
Oval.
Look up lechuza.
Yeah, look up lechuza.
Oh, hey, Vet.
It's an owl in
Oh, it's a
español.
bull.
What's a lechuza?
Lechuza is
A lettuce. No.
it's a witch. That's why I was like, you didn't
Yeah.
see one.
I've
You're like,
always
yes,
seen.
I did. I'm
I've
like,
always
okay.
been told that
Lechuza is owl.
I told you. I told you.
Hell nah.
I told you.
Owl is the American owl looking.
So, what is the difference between an owl and an American owl?
One
One is a witch and one is
Stars
not.
and stripes.
One has papers. The other
One
one's
is a
illegal.
citizen and one is not.
All right, fine. Let's move on.
What was your?
Oh, they're scary. That and the
I gotta show you a
lechuzas
picture. I
are
gotta
the
show you
ones
a
that
picture
are.
of the one they caught at the job site.
Those are the
They got
brujas.
in the building.
I
Pretty
saw
cool.
that.
Wait, was it a lechuza or an
It
owl?
was a lechuza. Apparently,
God damn,
it was badass. Like
No,
it's a
it's
cool
not.
bird.
Yeah.
No,
Was
it's
there
not.
anyone there trying to shoot it?
It's scary.
Well, no, because they caught it first. Otherwise, somebody would have shot it.
I'm scared.
You can't have guns either. So
Yeah.
Oh
Anyway, George, are you going to ACL next week?
no! I mean, okay. Look, I might just for Friday.
That's it. This is the ACL playlist we're watching. So
Oh, really?
is that Chapel Roan? Is that her name?
Yep.
Yeah, Chapel Roan.
around.
I'm gonna go watch her. She
Chapel
seems like she put on a
Chapel
fun
Roan.
show. I don't know her music, but
Good luck,
You
babe.
excited for that? Like for all 3 days? You're going all 3 days, right?
yeah, I'm not gonna go with her for a fucking day. That's just dumb.
Where is it at?
Well, don't say that to me. I just want to go to see Blink 182 and Chris Stapleton.
I'm gonna see both of those.
Don't-
And
They
Leon Bridges.
I know you noticed they play
I
at the
love
same
that
time.
George said, "Don't say
and
that to
Teddy
me."
Swims
How are you gonna do
and
it?
Dua Lipa. What do you mean?
Chris, when does Dua Lipa play? I gotta go. I don't even like her music.
I don't even know what song she sings.
You know,
music's not
you know
bad.
when you hear.
It's poppy, but it's not bad.
One kiss is all you.
Oh yeah.
Possibility. No, it's actually a great song.
There's one that you'll know, but I don't remember it right
That
now. There's
one.
only one that I know. So
Okay.
if I know it, you for sure. know.
The Barbie song?
I'm a Barbie girl.
No. She did
Oh.
another. Anyways,
In a Barbie
are
world.
you gonna go see Karina Leon?
made of plastic?
Yeah, he's
It's
That's why I want to go on Friday.
fantastic. I'm sorry.
That's why I want to go on Friday. Just to I really want to see Blink 182 because they were here another concert, but I didn't go to it. And I feel like Blink 182.
I feel stupid because when Green Day announced their tour schedule,
Uh-huh.
the dates coincided with like, okay, they could be at ACL, you know,
Oh,
because they were coming through Texas around the end of September, and then, or at least that's what I thought at the time. But apparently they came through here like a few weeks ago, and I totally missed it.
yeah. Oh, wasn't that when Luis went?
Did he?
think so.
I
Luis
guess
was
he
there.
did. Yeah,
Luis did.
I thought it was closer to the actual show because usually if you look at an artist's tour schedule,
Yeah.
and they're touring through a
They usually go through a
they'll
festival.
go through the festival and then keep going
Oh,
their
shit.
tour. But I fucked that up. But anyway, I'm looking forward to ACL next week.
All
so,
right,
yeah.
all right. So you said you're gonna call me stupid if I just go for one day.
Well, because of the money you're paying, right? It's $250 or whatever it is.
Fuck.
For a day. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
It's like that's the reason I go to festivals but not concerts so much anymore, or that festival, because you get your money's worth.
Where's it at?
festivals.
Like you get to watch
Austin.
all
Oh,
of these artists for $300, and it's worth it.
No, you're right. And
That's far.
especially for the lineup. I mean, do you like this year's lineup?
I don't think it's a great lineup this year,
Yeah.
but it's still worth the money. And it's like a thing that I do every year now. It's worth it. Like I
Yeah.
get to see Leslie, hang out in Austin for a few days, eat out.
Where do you
all-
guys keep
know.
Olivia?
She goes with me.
She goes every year. She gets a ticket. She's seen so many more bands than I have.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
just one ticket to those.
That's awesome
Any
to
of
give her that
those-
experience.
Any of those shows is like $250.
That's
Yeah.
kind of badass.
Right.
Bad seats too.
How much do you think you'd pay to go watch Blink 182?
Oh no, I know. They
Like
were
you-
like $200. Like,
right.
Yeah.
And for that, you get to see them and everybody else.
And
like
Chris
yeah.
Stapleton.
So yeah, worth every
And
penny.
you get
Why? What do you mean?
Up front.
You've never gone?
To what?
To ACL.
No.
All right. Well, we'll see you there next week.
Bet. On a Friday.
Sure.
Why not? It's just a Friday.
You said it was Austin.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Austin. You
Austin,
can't drive 3 hours?
She said that's far.
And then, and you guys know that I have like 3 kids, right?
Me too.
Hey, you have one.
Oh
night?
shit! You didn't know about the third one. I only got 2 kids. I have 2 kids.
6 dogs.
I have 2
Is
dogs.
it 6 now? Is this there's 6?
It's like I
four
lost
out there?
count.
No, I still have 4 dogs.
Like I lost count. I lost count.
You, dude, give yourself. You can't leave. Can you go out without your husband and your family?
Sure. If I, yeah.
Like, could you go to Austin to a music festival for 3 days without your family?
I don't know my comfort level. I don't think he would give a shit. It's more of my.
For your kids? But they're old enough.
No, she's worried about men.
Oh,
What if you take a bear
No,
with you? What if you take a bear
I'm
with you?
I'm not worried about
all the
men.
bears were with you.
You're making me choke. Stop it.
Yeah?
I don't know
Do you
that.
not- do you not give yourself like?
What do you mean by
little-
your comfort level? Like, you don't want to leave your husband alone for 3 days? Or?
No, it's just.
I don't think it's her husband. It's her
I'd-
kids.
Yeah, I think it is the kids.
You don't
You don't trust your husband with your kids
I
for 3
fully
days?
trust my husband with.
Okay, so
Oh,
what
like
is it then?
I don't know. I've never done it, so it's one of those where
Feel
it's like.
guilty?
It's always the first time.
I
We'll see you
think
there
so.
next week.
I think it's more of like a mom guilt type shit where it's.
Okay, well, your kids are too young to go to these things.
But that's I'm
You take her there
aware.
every year.
she's
Since
only
she was
gone
like 5.
twice. No, she's only gone twice.
I was
This will
gonna
be her
say
third time.
Yvette's a little older. I mean, Mia's very into music. I'm sure there's times that she knows songs before I
Then do that. Take one daughter.
How old is she?
And where do you want me to leave the other 2? She's 8.
And it's still too young.
Yeah, agreed.
And the other 2 gonna stay
Agreed.
with their dad. That's a silly
Yeah,
question. What do you
that's
mean?
Yes, under those circumstances, but it's just weird. Like I don't know, it's weird because I've never done it. It's a. If I'm traveling anywhere, I usually have him, and or
Planet?
like if I either have him, just him, or I have him and the girls. So it's like to go by myself. It's like, ugh. Cállate.
Dude.
It's I don't know. I've never done it.
Well, we'll see you next Friday. Yeah, right. Because it's not this. It's this weekend. And you
Well,
guys
this weekend it starts this weekend,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
next,
like-
I'm going next
See,
weekend.
you even have 2
This is my
weekends.
first time going weekend too. It's weird.
What do you mean? You've always gone on weekend too?
I always
I
gone
swear
weekend,
we went
first
last time
weekend.
weekend too. Okay, my bad.
No, y'all went weekend too.
Are there still
I
tickets?
wasn't there with y'all.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure you'll find some.
Yeah, you can find tickets. There's still tickets available. Like from them, you're not gonna overpay for them. So
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna pay like $500
No.
for a ticket
No.
to see one show.
no.
It's a.
Unless you want VIP.
I only do VIP. Okay, I'm just kidding. I kid. I don't know. I'll look into it. That sounds exciting, dude. I haven't been to concerts in years. Like I don't
got-
think you understand.
Dua Lipa, Tyler the Creator, Chris Stapleton, Blink-182, Sturgill Simpson, Pretty Lights, Leon Bridges, Karim Leon, Nora Jones,
I know one person that
Frost
you
of the
have,
People. Are you serious?
And what got it?
Got it.
and
Leon.
it's Karim Leon. I know
He was
one
on right
person.
before we
Hold
sat
on, hold
down.
on, hold on. Did you not listen to like? What would
You don't like Chris
Blink-182
Stapleton?
be? Like,
Huh?
what's Blink-182 rock? Or like,
That was more.
well during that time, like
alternative.
the I
Blink-182
categorize
Yeah,
it
of
emo
course it's
stage.
rock.
I'm sure I know Blink 182 like a song or two, but to
Dude,
say
You know,
that I
like
jammed
5
out,
of their songs.
maybe. But to say
And
that
that's low.
Yeah,
I like hardcore had I can name an album, I can't.
So is that the only time you go to shows? That's a good topic.
when you know someone.
No, because I've gone to shows where like I've heard the song. I know the artist.
Yeah,
I know they're famous. I know I've heard their songs on the radio. But I don't know the songs. I'm not a big fan of the artist. But like, I still want to go see if they're any good live, right? Like it's still a fun time.
So I feel like
I can't.
you either love or you either walk out of a concert loving or hating an artist after a concert.
Yeah.
because I feel like there's some artists that are awesome on a CD and on the radio, but when you hear them live, it's like, what the fuck did I just listen to?
Dude, that happened to me on for Junior H. Went to go see him like 2 weeks ago. I liked some of his songs, but I thought he gave a great performance. Like,
No
it was a
clue
great
who
show.
that is.
Well, yeah, like Ivan Cornejo.
my-
I think he did a good show también.
My friend's
He's
kids
nothing like
went to
Ivan.
them
Huh?
to go see them.
He's not.
No, you're just
no.
saying he gave a good show.
No, I'm just.
Yeah.
He looked like he gave a good show. Like
He
Junior
did.
H gave a good show. I enjoyed it, not knowing a lot of his songs. You know.
That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I go watch somebody, especially if they're free tickets, whether I like them or not.
And see,
Go watch
it's-
anybody for
Yeah.
free.
For me, it's more of like, who was it that I went to go see that I loved her music, but it was after that I just stopped because it was, somebody had told me, they're like, no, when they do concerts, it's to promote their new album, not to play their old stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's why I'm like, well, what the hell am I, like, if I don't know the songs,
that's not.
why am I
That's
going?
not. I mean, it's true, but
It's-
they're not going to just sing their new songs.
What was the last concert?
They always
that I
go to the
fucking went
classics.
I swear, I thought you were gonna say Heather Delilah or something like plain white tees.
Oh, really? No, I don't even remember the. Well, the concert was Grupo Firme
Oh, dude, let's go.
at
October
AT&T
28th.
at AT&T Stadium when they were here. That was the last one
That's
I
a
went
great
to.
show. Dude, let's go next. It's this month. They're coming back.
I'm
You
down
buy
to
my ticket.
go.
If you buy my ticket, I'll go.
I am down
I'm
to
not
go
paying for
again.
that.
I am down to
All
go
right.
again. I will tell you, I am down. La última peda. I am down to go again.
Adrian, you down?
No.
Oh, why you hating right now?
I said I'd go.
If
Hey, they
someone
pay for it.
pays for your ticket,
Yeah, I'm not paying for, like, I'm not going to go. Okay,
Don't worry, I'll get loose on it.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
give me 2 tickets. Give me 2.
Luis, if you're listening,
Luis.
we know he
Like-
never listens. Never mind.
Like Ivan, I saw him at ACO and then I paid fucking $200 to see him by himself this time.
But see,
Ivan Cornejo.
You saw him
Yes.
at ACL?
Yeah, he was at ACL.
Oh, shit. No, really?
He has a Tiny Desk. Just came out last week. If you want to
Nice.
watch it.
Well,
but
man,
see,
check it
like
out.
for example, Mexican Fiesta. I went to Milwaukee for Mexican Fiesta, and that is
But you went to Milwaukee because it's Milwaukee and that's where you're from. And you
that
were
was
going
the
home.
that was the plus.
That was a bunch of artists
But
I
that
didn't
was
even know.
but that was a bunch of artists. No, there was a few that I didn't know that I knew until I heard them, and I'm like, oh, I know them.
Okay, but you're
You
not
know what I-
comparing that to ACL, though.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm just saying where it's, and sure, maybe it's because it's more of a home thing where it's. I've gone since I was little, so I know it exists.
Right.
Do I care who's there? Not really.
Right. It's a party. You're going for the
It's-
thing. And it's
a
but you
tradition.
have a
the
bunch
plus
of
is that you knew a bunch of artists that you like.
Yes,
They were
where
at-
you
yeah.
have a bunch of concerts that are going on at the same time, and depending on what genre you want to listen to, or what day, the artist, whatever, you pick the stage and you have what you have. But I don't know, like I stopped going to concerts a long time. That's so sad.
You know what I'd like to see at ACL?
What?
So
Like
sad.
them have a, like, imagine they had like,
It's
oh, fuck, I don't know. Who's the guy married to Faith Hill?
Who the hell's Faith?
What?
Country artist. What's his name?
I didn't know she was married to
Oh.
anybody. I know who
Dude,
Faith
don't
Hill-
take the girl guy. What? He's a super famous country artist.
Morgan Wallen, Luke Holmes.
No.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw. Imagine they
I
have
heard
Tim McGraw like on one of the big stages on Saturday night, and then they have Caifanes on the other one, or Maná on the other one.
That'd be dope. Like, make it
I don't think they realize the amount of people they would get into that. If you play like a top notch
Country artist?
Mexican artist
Uh-huh.
as a headliner at ACL in Austin, that's the only place you have ACL. People will go.
No, I know.
Like people will fly in from Mexico to go to that show. There's a lot of missed opportunities that I don't think they
Do you think
realize
because
the market.
because they don't want to dip into that market? Because I mean,
I don't think they understand how big the market is.
that's impossible. I'm sure there's someone up top that's like,
But they're like, yeah, we're gonna alienate our American fans, dude. I watched Mon Laferte at ACL at 6:00 on a Saturday, and I knew who she was, so I was gonna go watch her anyway.
Was it
Right?
full?
Like, it wasn't when she started, but it was when she finished.
I was like,
because Mexican artists, and then again, it's Mon Laferte, right? But whatever. They put on a show. They're like their music is catchy. Like people want to go, be part of the cool people.
yeah.
But she wasn't as big at the time. But you put somebody like Maná or Caifanes or one of those people up there as a headliner, it'll pack the place.
Yeah, that's true. But do you think that's why they don't do it? Because they know it'll
I don't think they think that people will go. Honestly,
I just don't.
I don't know if I
It's just
believe
hard
that.
to believe that.
I think there's a reason they don't put certain.
You think it has to do
because
with
they look
together.
at because they look at this is my I don't know that this is true, right? But you to book an artist, you look at the
Demographic.
At the demographic and market. You do market research, right? So when they come to town here, they're not going to fill up a stadium. Well, Maná might.
I was gonna say Maná fills up.
Yeah.
Mine always feels.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I'm talking about an artist like that, so
about-
that's silly. But like Mon Laferte will not fill up.
Oh, yeah,
she'll,
yeah,
she'll,
yeah.
she'll do
House
a
of
small
Blues.
venue, House of Blues, right? Right. So I get that, but it's not ACL. Like Mexicans like music, Mexicans like rock, Mexicans like Mexicans
La peda.
or Hispanic
Yeah.
acts or whatever.
For sure.
And they like, there's a lot of people from Monterrey that come to ACL. There's a lot of people from
Yeah.
everywhere that come to ACL.
But
So if you book one of those artists, they will pack the place.
now, let me ask you this though. Karim Leon is on that.
He's not that big.
Don't tell me he's not that big.
Don't say that because he is. Well,
He's-
you know
Man,
what? I understand
he's-
what you're saying because we were gonna go to one. No me acuerdo dónde era. I had tickets for one of his concerts here, and then the second time he came, he went to a smaller venue.
Yeah, because
And the first time was it AT&T Stadium the first time?
No, impossible.
He came twice. I know that, and I had tickets for the first one, but
He ain't no bad buddy.
long story short, I ended up going to Houston that weekend because whatever. But then he came a second time and it was at a smaller venue. I just remember that the venue was different. And I'm
yeah,
like,
somebody
well, why
fucked up
is
the
he
first
here?
time. Because
You thought it was too big.
I've watched Juanes at ACL on a shitty side stage. This is like
Juanes is
Yeah, 'cause they have
big.
good-
this is
Karim
at his like after his peak. Like he was
He's
Juanes
still-
at
he's
the
still-
time.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason he should have been on that stage at that festival, right?
Yeah.
But Karim Leon is like Juanes. If you don't like Juanes, you don't know who Juanes is.
If you don't,
If you don't know
valid.
and this is like based on
But that's like
genres.
rock en español, right? No.
If you don't
That's-
know, if you don't like Maná, you still know who Maná is.
Yes.
Maná-
If you don't
Maná.
like Vicente Fernandez, you know who Vicente Fernandez is. If
Yes.
you don't like so and so, you know who they are.
Yeah.
There's those bands, and then there's the Karim Leons, and there's that like everybody that George talks about. Like if you don't like those people, you don't know who they are.
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. I
So
guess.
you're putting Karim
one of those
Leon.
bands that everybody knows who they are, whether they like them or not. They know who they are.
Los Tigres del Norte.
Right.
And what you're saying is
Exactly.
that Karim Leon is not on the
He's still not-
level
no, he's
of
nowhere
that.
near that level.
He's just like the.
If you like them, you like them. If you don't,
If you don't,
never
you
heard
don't.
of them.
Okay.
You know who I?
Okay.
Okay.
I guess because that's the music that I listen to.
Right. So
Who would you
know-
book?
I feel like it's very.
Los Tigres del Norte would pack that fucking place.
Hell
I don't know
yeah,
that they
they
want
would.
those people there, but
Do you think Becky G?
But that's.
no, she's been there. I watched her there.
But think,
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
that-
me-
Wait,
headliner?
one of the G's.
Becky G
Or
Carol
Karol
G.
G.
Where?
Triple
With
No,
ACL.
no, it wasn't Carol G. It wasn't Carol G. I don't think she's ever been an ACL.
Okay, then it was Becky G. And I went, no, it was definitely not a headline. Are you kidding me? She was like on a Friday afternoon or something.
Okay, so. All right, cool.
I thought it was weird that Ivan was on one of those big stages and there was barely anybody there.
Oh, really?
But it
Well,
was early
because
in the
I
day.
know who
What time was
he
it?
is, but
Yeah.
I don't know who he
That's
is.
true.
Dude.
Like I've heard his name, but I don't like. I think I know one song of him.
But you know a song.
It.
Nah, I mean, it's that, let's call it, I don't know, underground Mexican music, belicos? Sad?
Nah, it's
I
not.
have, I have no idea who you guys are
Okay,
talking
now-
about. So
Ah, okay. Well, I'll show you later, but I don't know. Yeah.
At Dickies, it was like packed, and I did not sit down the whole time because the people in front of me wouldn't sit down.
what's the capacity with Dickies?
It's a good size. It
It's a
just doesn't
30?
have all the shit up. Like it has
30?
two sections.
I think
I've
it's
never
30,
been.
30 or 20.
Oh wait,
That
Dickies.
was-
No,
that
I
was
have
my
been to
first
Dickies.
time.
Sorry,
That was
I
my
thought you
first
were-
time
I thought
there.
you were taking Billy Bob. Dickies is I saw Pearl Jam there, so it's like an arena. Dickies.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Billy Bob's.
10,000 maybe tops.
I think 20.
What, probably
20.
Yeah, 10 to 20.
It's
But
a
it was-
good sized crowd.
It was packed.
I still believe ACL because I've brought it up every year. Like, you know,
What?
why isn't there any, you know, Mexican or artists or Latino artists on the ticket or whatever on the lineup? But
There are.
yeah, but
They've
not
done it.
headliners.
Because again, that's where I think they.
Would Carol G be a
She would not know. You can't.
Carol G
Like, dude,
is
the headliners are
considered-
like George
Rosalia.
Strait,
but
Metallica, fucking.
pissed I didn't go to that
what's
one.
his name? The Beatle,
14,000.
That's what's his name?
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, the thing.
Like Guns N' Roses. Those are the headliners at ACL. It's not gonna be fucking
so is
whatever
it,
G you just said.
whatever G.
What'd you do? I said.
But is it wrong to say that like the ones that you just listed are more of? I'm not saying they're not good. I'm saying that they're.
I would hope not.
I'm not saying they're not good. I didn't want to use that word.
They're legends. They're
They're
fucking
legends.
musical
They're
legends.
legends. They're
but
legends.
I've also watched Outkast as a headliner at ACL.
But
Eminem.
But Outkast is also Outkast. Like they're still.
They're
They're not
legends.
from now. Eminem too.
Well, they were back
like
then.
people
I didn't
don't.
watch them this year.
Oh, I was gonna say people don't understand the love behind Outkast, the love behind Eminem. They don't get it. If
But the
anything, they
people
try
that-
to cancel them.
What?
It's not that yet. What are you talking about? There's that like. Wait, what did you go?
What I'm saying is the headliners at
do.
ACL are superstars. Like they're fucking global superstars. They're not just people that some people like.
Yeah,
and
up
whatever.
and coming.
I think that's why they started bringing, or that's why they brought Besame Mucho to Austin this year, last year,
Bésame mucho.
just because they don't have anything down here like that. No,
Festival. Another
Oh.
festival.
I don't know.
I told y'all I don't.
Yeah, I don't even know why we're talking to you about this. You don't even go to
You
concerts.
know what?
You said to yourself you don't go to concerts.
I don't, but I like music.
Are we going to the Karina? What is he trying to get us tickets to? Ramon Ayala and
I'm down to go to Ramon Ayala.
but if y'all go, I'll go.
I like Raymond
I think
Yala,
he- I
and
think he
that's
said-
just. But actually, you know what?
Did
I
you call
had
him
that
Raymond?
Raymond Yala. Raymond Yala.
Ayala.
Yala.
Okay, so
Yala.
do y'all think?
Hola.
No.
I'm asking individually.
Is this a dude question?
Oh, I want to hear.
Do you think that women clean better than men? And this is based on a thing that your sister, George, sent us as a topic.
What did she say?
I didn't throw anything.
She
I
sent
swear.
us a thing of some guy teaching guys how to clean because evidently guys don't know how to clean.
Do I think men are?
Do you
better?
think women clean better than men?
Depends what part of the house. That sounds bad, but like if it's a room where I sleep.
Okay. So men clean the garage better than women. Fine.
Okay.
I'm talking about just cleaning in general.
No, I don't. Shit, do they? No, because I don't.
I have
no,
my answer.
no. I'm gonna go with no. I don't
You-
go look for
you-
the products necessary for the.
You don't think women clean better than men?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I do believe they clean better.
Wait, women clean better than men, or men clean better than women?
No, women clean better than men.
Okay.
so
Yes,
you do
I
think?
I do think yes.
Okay. Adriana?
No.
We'll come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian?
No.
Yvette? I'm kidding. She said what?
Nigga,
All right, Adriana, why not?
From my experience, I think that men 100% clean better than women. They make the choice of ignoring certain things or like, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I feel like men
You didn't say
are
anything.
more.
I know.
I feel like some men, not all, but some men are much more attention to detail than women, that they do clean better. They make the conscious choice of not doing it. What is it called? Weaponized incompetence, where it's easier for a man to say, "Oh, I'm a guy. I don't know how," or anything like that to avoid the situation. But I fully believe that men are cleaner and are more attention to detail than women.
Yeah.
Well, you suck because that's not the woman's perspective we were looking for.
Well, I'm not the typical woman. Sorry.
George?
I was just saying because we don't go look for like the products necessary for whatever.
What do you mean by that? I don't know what
You make the no. You
just-
make the conscious choice not to because it's not directed at you, George.
That's
But
all
some men are lazy, and
Well, he's the one that said it. What directed at
I
him?
know, but it's where it's like, no, you're saying that because you're being lazy. But if you really wanted to, where you're like, I'm gonna get this place clean, sanitary, and all of the things.
Yeah,
you will get that stuff.
There's rare occasions where I'm like, I gotta clean this.
You can't
And
go wrong with like all in one bottle.
And I guarantee your place would be
soap.
cleaner than a female's.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree, but it's in rare occasions, right?
And it's when you.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like exactly to your point earlier. It was like I'm not.
If
If
you
someone
know,
asks me to clean, I'm like I don't.
no.
can
You're
do
gonna
it,
act
but-
like you don't know how. You're gonna act like you don't know how because you can get away with saying I'm a dude. I don't know how to do that
No,
stuff.
it's like I'll grab. I hate it when they're like, oh, clean this out. All right, let me
Hold
grab
on.
a broom, and they're like, oh, you don't know how to hold a broom. I was like, the fuck. You
No.
mean?
Hold on. But if they tell you that a specific girl that you have a crush on or that you really like and you're
Oh,
trying
dude,
to
I'll have
impress,
that house.
thank you.
Spotless.
You proved my point.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, I see what you did.
We just
there.
don't want to. We just don't want to do it.
I'll have that place
It's
spotless.
just like cooks. You know, the best cooks in the world are men.
Wait, I'm gonna challenge that.
So we're gonna be
the
fighting.
best
Is
chefs
that
in
what
the
you're
world
saying?
are men.
It's that.
Yeah, chefs. Sorry,
Whatever.
not cooks.
Chefs.
The best cooks are definitely women because they cook all the time. Like you know,
So the chef is telling the
So
cook.
it is.
to-
So
yeah.
it does come down to the same thing as what she's saying. Like men are.
Well, the chef showed her how to cook, and then now he's
Show.
making sure she's
You
doing it
know
right.
what? I'm about to strangle you with your cord. Look, I will say that
Y'all can have babies
when
better
there
than us.
is when there is at the end of the day, and I'm including my husband in this. At the end of the day, if I tell him, "Hey, so and so is coming over in an hour,"
If we
that
don't give a
man
shit about
can no, he will
No.
help me clean, and the house is spotless. Like,
I want to say something. Never mind.
go ahead.
no, go,
Say it
please
now.
do.
Gladys doesn't listen anyway. It's cool.
I don't. She knows.
Well, then say it. You
I'm
don't want to
not-
be canceled?
That's always.
nobody listens. It's
I'm
cool.
like, how did we do this in 30 minutes? And you
It
spend
is
all day.
the fastest, best cleaning ever is when you know that someone's going to show up to your house in 20 minutes. Like, wait, what? And all
Yeah,
of a
that's
sudden,
true.
it is what it is. But I fully believe that men know how to clean and they clean better than females.
That's not very like feminist of you, though.
I'm sorry. Was I in a feminist category?
You're a woman.
Sometimes.
I thought that was like race or something.
Sometimes I can be, but I've told you guys myself where it's like, how did we get here?
Who fucked it
And
up
by
for us?
we, I'm referring to females. How the hell did we get here? Because
Y'all wanted to vote and shit.
yeah, you know what? I want to. I want to know where you can keep my vote.
So men do. You think men do everything better? I guess.
Sounds like that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
I didn't say y'all can do everything better. Y'all can't do.
Except
No.
have
We
babies.
can't make babies. I mean, we can't make babies, but
We can't make babies without you.
well, we can't make babies at all.
True, but we can't either without a guy. At the end of the
okay,
day,
So you are saying men do everything better than women? Then.
no, because you can't grow a child. I can.
That's what I meant. Might make a baby.
Yeah.
We can like
Cook.
right,
baby.
but there still needs
Like,
to be it's a two-part situation. Two-part.
Right, but I can bring you
The seed.
the ingredients to make something. If I can't make it, it doesn't matter.
That's true. What is that? There's a saying that says,
Unless you adopt.
and there's nothing wrong with adopting, but there's a saying that says where
What?
the man brings the ingredient, like he said, the guy brings the ingredients. The female makes something out of it.
Did you go? Did you? It's like, what is he doing? How'd you pull it out?
That's what she said.
Chingo.
You walked into that one.
Sorry, I accidentally unplugged my headphones.
He accidentally took it out. But yeah, there's a thing where it's like, okay, the man's job is to bring home the whatever, and the female makes something out of it.
Okay, so why are there men out there that fuck, I don't know. It really annoys me. Like that video that she sent, that your sister sent.
Yeah.
It was a guy teaching men how to clean. Like, why do men need to be taught how to clean? Why do men need to be taught how to care for their fucking kids? Like, why are there dads out there that are like
Stupid?
Can I answer that?
Yeah, please do.
They have been crippled by their mothers.
That's a fair answer. Fuck, I hate it when you're right.
They have been crippled by their mothers. I want to know the mother-son relationship behind those specific
But
men.
you know what? No, that's bullshit. Because I was
No, it's
crippled by
not.
my mother. I never cleaned at home. I never cooked at home. I never did my laundry. That does not preclude me from learning how to fucking do it.
So there's a difference from you from growing up and saying, you know what, I don't live.
Keep talking.
There's a difference from growing up and saying, you know what, I don't live with my mom anymore. I'm not going to expect my wife to do it for me because I'm a grown ass man. And you kind of like, I got this. Like, I can do this. And even if it's you going to Yvette saying, hey, like, is this a right, whatever. Or you going to your own spouse, you're still taking the initiative because you are aware of you being a grown ass man.
Right. That's my point.
But there are other men that it's a crippling effect where se hacen pendejos, where it's like in their head, it's like,
There's a difference between
my mommy did it for me all these years. I don't have to do it. And not having the maturity.
But there's a difference between playing stupid and actually being stupid. There's a difference between acting like I don't know how to clean, I'm a man, and actually not knowing how to clean, actually not knowing how to do your laundry. Like, that's fine. If you want to play dumb and let your wife do everything for you, that's fine. But the second she's gone, what the fuck are you going to do?
There's a reason. Well,
Living.
but that's also that brings up a bigger conversation because it's like, why is your wife gone?
Okay.
Probably because you're a fucking dumbass.
This is literally like real
You're
life.
saying that's like that. That's the reason why.
Yes,
She
because
died.
nobody wants. No, not down. Oh my god.
That was extreme.
It's.
But okay.
I think it's a.
Hey,
I think
right.
it's a dying.
Do you ever think about that?
What?
Like, if you were to die right now, you had a fucking heart attack, you're dead, it's recorded, we air it.
It's a recorded right here.
But then after that,
We
the
went
aftermath of that
viral.
is your husband has to, like, it's now him and the girls. Are the girls going to be okay?
Have you touched your girls well enough for?
I think.
See, I think if you as a woman,
You thought about it.
I did think about it because there's a difference between and this is going to be anti-feminist.
wait, I asked you two
okay,
questions. And
okay.
before you go on, answer the questions. Have you ever thought about that before?
Yes.
And are the girls going to be okay?
Yes, they will be.
Because you taught them.
There's a reason why I am hesitant. The reason why I am hesitant is because there is, and again, goes back to this is anti-feminist. A role as a mom is to be the loving nurturer.
Depends on who you ask.
Sure. But when I stop and think, like your question is, are they going to be okay? Financially and
Okay, let me finish the question, I guess. Are they going to be okay with their dad?
yes, they would be.
Okay.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say
Then why'd you hesitate?
I hesitate because my husband is not me.
Obviously.
My husband can yes, he will dress them. Yes, he will give them lunch for school. Yes, he will do the necessary.
I'm guessing you're getting to. Will he give them that love that you?
And that's where I'm getting to, where it's like there's a difference between, and I'm not saying that he doesn't love them.
Sounded like it.
No, but there is a difference between a mom's love and a dad's love.
Yeah,
Well, no
but-
shit.
And don't get me wrong, the girls love him. The girls fucking adore him. That's not the question. It's just there's a difference in nurturing.
Yeah, their mom died. Like, obviously, they're missing a part of their life. That's a given.
That's where my hesitance
I promise
is.
you that there are women out there who like are wholeheartedly concerned about dying because
I believe you. I fully
their kids
believe
will
you.
100% not be okay with their dad.
I fully believe you. And that's why when I do look at my husband, there's certain times where it's like, dude,
You just want to choke the fucker.
on one end, yes, but on
But
the
then
other
sometimes
end,
you're like,
but on the other end, it's like, damn, dude, like your girls adore you. Like you
well, that's
can't.
every dad though, whether they're good
But-
at it or not.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't
No.
think that matters.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What are you trying to get to, though?
Listen,
That it
it's
doesn't
not
matter?
it's not every dad.
It's not every dad that a little
No,
girl
that-
has to
No.
look up to and
Let's
say,
not-
"I love
let's-
him."
It's every normal dad. Of course, I'm not including the abusers, the ones that aren't there, the ones that fucking it was a one night stand and they don't pay child support. I'm not including all those dipshits.
wow.
Like if you're a dad
What a list.
and you're a normal dad and you go to work every day and you come home to your family, that's every dad.
But
Little girl loves dad. That's every dad.
and no, that I don't know. There's that.
But just because like a little girl will love dad just because he's dad, that doesn't make him.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I do not know if I believe
Elaborate
that.
on that then. And I'm talking about a person who is a decent husband, maybe, whatever. That's not what we're rating here, right?
Okay.
He's a good dad in the sense that he gets up every day and goes to work, puts food on the table, quote unquote. He's there for the kids when they need him. Sometimes maybe he doesn't know everything that goes on at school. Maybe he doesn't go to all their plays. Maybe he doesn't, whatever.
Why are you describing me?
Every once in a while, he's there.
Holy shit, dude.
That's normal. That's a
Is he
normal
hurting a
dad.
nerve over there?
How do
That's
you know?
like that's in today's in this day and age. That's normal parenthood for a dad.
So let me throw a statistic out there for
Oh
you.
my god.
Because
It's just a made up. It's just like a Vance
No, it's an
statistic
actual.
or-
I love it.
okay.
It's an actual statistic where dads are like 66% more involved now than they were 15 to 20 years ago.
Yeah, I believe
I
that.
believe,
100%. Yeah.
I do too.
This statistic was paid by the national.
But that said, it's I don't know. Like I just don't see every little girl, and maybe it's a personal thing where I wasn't a daddy's girl. Neither was my sister. My sister, I think,
Was
was
your daddy there?
Like present? You mean like?
Yeah.
physically.
Yes,
Well,
that's what I mean. Like any little girl that grows up with a dad that is physically present, like he leaves the house every morning to go to work and he comes home from work and he's not a piece of shit when he gets home. Is daddy's little girl.
Define piece of shit.
He pays no attention to you. He wants to go work on his cars and drink beer and do whatever the fuck it is those guys do. But he doesn't ask you how your day was. He doesn't, have dinner with you. He doesn't do the things that normal parents do. That's a normal.
Damn, you hit a
that's
nerve.
normal.
It doesn't take very much for
Right.
dads.
It
You're
doesn't-
right.
It
You're
doesn't
right.
take very much
Cool as
for,
shit.
It doesn't take much from a mom for a boy to think that she's the greatest, and it doesn't take much from a dad for a little girl to think that he's the greatest dad ever.
You know what? You could be right there. I just, and you're right, because it's one of those, like, mom walks in with McDonald's and it's like, damn, mom walks in with McDonald's, like, damn, bitch, you can't cook.
Can't cook for me.
But if dad walks in
He's
with
the greatest dad in
McDonald's,
the world. Holy
he's like,
Yeah,
Dad,
obviously, yeah.
he bought them chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Did you give me my? Did you give me my toy?
Did you give me my sweet and sour?
That's what I mean. Like that's
It's
the bar's
The bar
definitely
is
a lot lower.
You're right there.
It's lower in some things.
'cause
It's
they-
higher in other things, right?
Do you see them
Because
less?
again, I said, quote unquote, he's putting food on the table, right? Mom's not. Mom doesn't have to go to work every morning. So mom's there when I need her.
yeah.
It's fine.
So-
That's not because he's doing other shit that I also need, but
Yeah. To respond to that, it's a scary thought, but I know that the girls would be fine.
What? You still keep saying like
Because in
scary.
my no.
Like, I don't want
My
this to
husband's
happen, but
Because hear me out. Because it's
shit,
one
he's
of
gonna
those.
be left with them.
No, because it's one of those where it's like, if the girls say, "Daddy, can I have chips?" Yeah, baby, have chips. I'm the first one to be like, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. What do they want chips for?
well, why are they awake?
Dude, just let them be.
But
I
do you
don't
see
know.
what I mean? Where
Yeah.
it's like, it's certain
But
things like
they'll
that.
change.
Where,
They'll change some stuff. Not
He'll
100%,
adapt.
but they'll.
He'll
and
adapt. Yeah.
I fully believe that if God forbid my husband ever be in that situation, I fully believe that he would be the first one to be like, your mom would fucking kill me if I gave you.
Here's I'm gonna go
And that's more props for him.
anti-feminist on you right now.
Okay.
I'm probably the biggest feminist in the room, but I 100% believe that if the woman dies in a relationship, the dad is gonna change to make up the difference.
I agree.
I don't think women will do that.
Ooh.
Because women, I
Is that
think
in their nature?
in general, when it comes to parenting, they always think they're enough.
Oh.
They always think they do what they need to do because that's what women do, and they have that maternal instinct, and they're not doing anything wrong, and their kid needs nothing other than their mom. And a dad always thinks they're not doing enough.
So they overcompensate.
No matter how much a dad does, it's never enough because they're not present, because they have to go to work, because for whatever fucking reason, men are raised to believe that as parents, they're never enough. So if you see a single dad that's doing a good job, I promise you in his head, he's doing his job that he was doing before the mom died or the mom left or whatever, and her job. If you see a single mom, she's doing what she was doing before she was single. And it's enough because moms are always enough.
And maybe this is wrong of me to say. My bad, guys.
You
Happy
agree?
Mother's Day.
But I
kings.
actually agree with that.
God damn it. We need a new woman.
Sorry. I agree.
You're fired and
I know.
God damn it.
We need a real girl in here. I'm not it. I can see that. I can see 100% that. Yes. And it sucks. And I'm saying that because and maybe because I don't have, I don't know if I'm lacking experience in specific areas, but I can see where that is.
Well, your experience in construction is done right. Deplorable.
I mean, hello. It's just, I think
Spit it out.
we give the basic, I say basic, and that's going to give me shit. Simply having a child does not make us a mom. Does that make sense?
Well, in the state of Texas, it kind of does.
Oh,
Yeah.
But me having a child and not raising it.
No, I think everybody gets what you mean.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, that doesn't make me motherly. It doesn't make me a mom.
Right. But it doesn't mean that you don't think that it makes you a mom.
You're right. You're right there. Mm-hmm. I need another tea.
What else y'all got?
She's over here thinking like, damn, I chose the wrong guy.
Anybody going to the fair?
Let's talk about the fair.
I went on Sunday.
You did?
How much did you spend?
That's what everybody's talking
It
about.
already
Dude.
started?
Do you,
Yeah, it started.
do you really want to know?
Oh, I mean, I just asked.
It's hundreds of dollars. Every time you go to the
No,
fair,
no.
it's
I mean,
hundreds
I
of
always
dollars.
spend like over 300, 200,
Yes.
something like that. Yeah.
I will
Fuck.
say that because of how many people we were, my portion was nothing. And
Did you not like play games and shit?
we did. And that's why I'm saying we spent,
300.
yeah.
Wait, did you have like grandma and uncles and shit with you?
I had my grandma.
Not your
Wait.
grandma.
No, I didn't. I had my
300?
mom,
Yeah.
Dang.
my brother,
Okay, well, that's
and
fucking
my sister.
cheating.
But that's
But
why
that's
I'm
a good
saying
idea.
that was
I'm doing
only
that.
my
Take
portion. But that's what I'm saying. Like that was only my portion was $300, and that was, mind you, it's me, Daniel, it was my sister, my brother,
No, that's
my
absolutely cheating.
cuñada,
Do they have
my
kids?
grandma. Yes.
Bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay.
My mom, and then a friend of mine that went.
So you paid for everybody?
No, it was a matter
No.
of like when, for example, when the kids would get on a ride, it was like, okay, I got it. I got this one. And then the next ride, okay, somebody else would get it. And then the next ride, somebody else would get
but
it.
when you bring the grandparents, it's cheating. It's cheating no matter what.
Yeah, because
they're
they're
going to
paying
pay
for
for a
everything.
lot of shit.
Yeah, dude.
If
Yeah.
you go to the fair and you take your own fucking kids and you pay for everything, it's ridiculous.
All right, but you okay? Look, what's the last time you went to the fair?
I need another
We
tea.
went last year.
Who'd you take, Olivia, the most?
Yeah. Well, I don't
How
know.
much are the beers?
Oh, they're like $15.
Yeah, they are.
Expensive as shit.
My brother was wasted.
And it's
no
still a
offense,
little-
Bert.
It's
Sorry.
wasted.
Just a little plastic cup?
Nah, they're a little bigger. I mean, you're paying for a beer, but it's
a
good,
restaurant
good
local.
amount of
I
beer.
will highly recommend. There is a place where they sell this. I will send you a picture of it because
Margarita?
you get a beer from them and they give you a specific cup. That cup stays cold. And so every time they would get a beer, they would pour it into that cup because it would keep it cold longer.
It's at the one stand in the middle.
That's
next to
just
the
you're taking
text.
too long to drink your fucking beer. George, where were you going with this?
It was hot.
What was I saying?
You were saying
About the
something
fair.
about
Oh, about yeah.
took Olivia.
2 years ago, yeah.
How much did you? Do you remember how much you spent?
Not exactly, but it was $100, $200-$300.
Yeah, it's like how many rides did she get on?
As many as she wanted to.
Oh, you gave okay. You
So
gave that
there's
far.
a ride
I'm not,
that
so what
I
I'm
took-
not gonna do is I'm not gonna take my kid to the fair and tell her she can't play games and tell her she can't get on rides and tell her she can't.
Oh, of
Like,
course
I
not.
get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I agree.
It's fucking. It's very what do we call white people that are good
White?
looking? Entitled.
Entitled.
I'm she's growing
Yeah.
up entitled
Crackers.
because I can afford to do it right, and not everybody can.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna take her and not let her do the things. That's just me.
No,
to me.
yeah. I
So
know.
next time you guys go, do you want to go with me? So
I'm
that
not-
way,
no.
Olivia has two friends. One.
Well, you only need one. See, that's the
That
thing. You
sounds
can't
like
be
Mia.
odds. Like, 'cause
I know.
then they
Well,
can't get on the
Mia
rides
can get
and-
on more than Nadia can. So
That's why when I took my little cousin's the past 2 years, and I spent about only $200-$300.
only.
I mean, that's what you have to spend nowadays, right?
I guess.
No,
rides.
that's what I was spending
not going.
fucking
Fuck that.
years ago. Like the fair's stupid
Oh
expensive.
no, you're right. They get on 2 rides and then they
'Cause of
get, I give them like
Biden.
2 pieces of food or like choices.
Yeah,
Pieces
you
of
buy
food.
food. If you
A
buy
gummy
food
bear.
for the people that you're with,
Yeah.
if you buy maybe let's say 2 or 3 drinks for the amount of time that you're there,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
we
get on
bought
rides
way
and
more
you play
drinks
some
than that.
games, you're spending $300.
We
Like, easy.
we bought more
And-
than 2-3
but
drinks.
that's why-
I will tell you that.
I mean, we would go on Tuesdays where it's like half price the rides or something.
Wait,
The
what?
Price, the rides are half
On Tuesday?
Tuesdays and then food is on Thursdays.
That's the movie.
Shut up! I didn't know that
That's
How the fuck do you not know this?
because I don't know this.
It's too packed.
It gets really packed, but
Oh.
I mean,
So-
you can get on more rides.
So-
It's half price.
This
No,
is kind
none
of
of
off
it's
topic. It's off topic,
That's
but not
what they
really.
do it.
Did you guys? Were you guys? So
Are we changing the subject? What's
no,
going
we're
on
not changing the subject. But were
here? Speaking to the mic.
you guys there last year?
During the
day?
shooting?
Oh, for the
Yes.
shooting?
No.
Okay, I was. And I was there that day.
Oh, you were
And-
there that day?
Yes.
Was it an actual shooting? I don't think it was a shooting. What
No, there
happened?
was a full blown shooting.
What
and
happened?
the fact that my 8-year-old knew what the fuck was going on.
Well, good thing they do those trainings at school, right?
That is true.
That's not where I was going with this conversation. But they had said that they were going to give the tickets a free entry this year. Like they were sending out tickets to the people that were there last year. Like you had to send proof because we were fucking there. Still haven't received those tickets.
Oh, they're giving out tickets for free. For
It's only $15 to get in.
It's what?
It's not $15. It used to be.
It's not. It's 25.
Again?
You sure?
It's 25 to get in.
I saw a TikTok that said 15.
No, they probably went on 50%
No.
off day or something because it's not $15 to get in. It's
Do you remember
25.
whenever we used to be able to bring like a Dr. Pepper can and then be able to get in there like for $10 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I hate that they took that away.
They don't have that anymore?
No,
The Dr. Pepper Day?
no.
Bitches.
It's on the beers.
It's getting ridiculous, but I mean, at least wait,
Look,
do the kids still get tickets to
Yeah.
get in?
Yes, my kid has a ticket, but you can only use that Monday through Thursday.
Oh wait, they have specific days.
Yes,
use
you
it?
can't use that on the
That's
weekend.
Stupid.
Because even Daniel was like, hey, we're going to go again, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, we're taking the girls again, right? I'm like, yeah, bro, we're taking the girls again.
Wait, so then
So we're going another day, just him and I. So we technically, we've
yeah.
started doing this every year
Oh,
where
you
it's
have
just
a
him.
date?
Yeah. Or it's like he calls, well, not calls into work because his job gives him a day off.
Yeah.
So I've already asked for that specific day. And it's like, all right, we're going to go to the fair that day.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call in next week. Not even calling. I'm not gonna show up and just leave. Go to,
I don't. If you get fired, it's not my fault.
no, but that's a good
But-
idea. Like I know that's like it's less crowded. Pull
During the
up.
week, random. However, there
What?
is a ride that I want to get on.
The mousetrap.
I don't get in any rides.
Wait, what?
What? What is the mousetrap?
The one at the very end. You know how there's like long.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
The one that just is like 4-seater and it's like looks like it's just going in circles and it's like,
Yeah, that's not the one.
dude, that one's really fun.
There is one that it caught my attention because of the song that they were playing.
Oh, they were playing music while
They were playing a song when it was like going back and so it's obviously an adult ride and it has lights on the bottom of it. But you know that song
And
that
just
they
twists.
play that it's like for the sea? It's I have to
somewhere.
no way. What do you
Under the sea.
what romantic
Under
shit
the
are you
sea.
saying?
No, is it not that one? No. Which one are we talking about? I went like old school. Like he was a little bit newer, you know.
It's like a Pirates of the Caribbean type, like deep ocean, like gonna murder
that's
you
right.
in the ocean type.
It's like okay,
It's a
okay.
scary one, and they were playing it when they were going back and forth, and I'm like, oh my god!
Are you
I
talking
wanna
about
be
the
on that
boat?
ride. I'm talking about the ride.
Yeah, the boat, the right, the
It's not a boat. No, it's not a boat. But they were playing this specific song, and this ride looks scary as shit, and I want to go on it. I'm a thrill junkie. I apologize.
is it over there by the slingshot thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Huh? Okay.
Yes. It,
I know what you're talking about.
that one. That's the one I want to go on. And
What was I gonna bring?
I
up?
I can't do like pop up
What do you mean?
Six Flags. You know what I mean?
I can.
Fuck that. Like Garibaldi, they always do. Would you get on the ride at Garibaldi right here where they do
No.
The Garibaldi. Oh,
Garibaldi.
So I used to take the
those
girls
l-
there.
The more unsafe it is, the better it is.
the?
No,
Fuck
dude.
that. If you can pull up and just do a
No,
pop
that's
up
okay. So
festival,
I agree
I'm
with
not
you when
getting
you're a
on.
kid.
Yeah.
If you're the one getting on the rides, that 100% applies. When you're a parent, no.
Oh, okay.
I agree there. The reason I want to go on this one is because it looks massive, but it also looks like the construction of it was like hardcore. So I'm like, I'm getting on that bitch because it looks brand new. It doesn't look like it's about to like fall on one end as the.
I know what you're saying.
I
Yeah.
wonder if they have like, they should. They do.
What?
Inspectors?
They have to.
Pictures for the
No?
They
I'm sure
don't?
there's a thing that says they have to get it inspected, but have you seen those rides?
dude. Like the Garibaldi ones? For
No
sure
way,
did
not
get
those.
inspected.
No,
I'm
those
talking
just-
about this specific ride at the fair.
No. I know what you're talking about.
And I'm
No,
gonna
I'm talking
record
about
myself
any
on
ride.
it. I'm gonna
You don't-
record myself on it. So
Yes. So
I'll bring you-
there are inspectors specifically for amusement park rides.
Yeah,
I
Amusement park.
seriously doubt that the
Amusement,
guys
yeah.
at the
Carnivals are not
Yeah.
in the same boat as amusement.
Yeah, don't go to the car show. Like, to look at all the cars and stuff.
I've gone to car show.
I haven't been in a long
Bandas y
time.
trocas.
That's honestly the only reason I like to go.
Are you
That's-
are you
that's
judging
different.
me? Bandas y-
He's talking about the one at Six Flags.
Oh, okay. Just kidding.
No, I'm talking about the one at at the fair.
I mean, yeah, the fair.
yeah,
The
fair.
fair.
I'm over here talking about bandas
Oh,
y
that's not a
trocas.
car show. That's just a.
A show.
Lowrider show.
It's a
I've
show.
been to
Well, they
one.
call it a car show.
It's
I didn't know the fair had one.
What the fuck is it called? It's where like all the big manufacturers like display their newest cars or whatever.
One's coming.
Yeah, we go in there
Yeah.
for the AC. What do you mean?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. That's where
That's
everybody
what
goes
everybody
to get AC.
does.
Oh, come on.
You go pet the cows and then you go in there to get some AC.
I've
Yes.
never gone to see any animals at the fair.
I have.
I tried last year, but I'm like, this is kind of like, it sucks. Like, you know? Like,
It's-
Goats.
You gotta have kids. You gotta have kids because they get all excited. However, I will say this year, and maybe they did it other years,
I wanted to pet the pet of the bull.
but they had the pig one, and then like right before you enter, you have a big old sign that says like bacon, ham, and
Oh, it's like a store right next to the pigs.
I was like, dirty.
Ooh,
I was like, how do you?
this is some fresh meat.
Right?
Fresh.
Huh?
That says
Yeah.
fresh.
Yeah.
Highly recommend going to the fair. It was good.
You don't.
I don't know.
I will say there was a lot of cops this time
Oh, yeah, there
around.
definitely will be. Yeah.
There was, and for it to be opening weekend, it was dead. Not complaining. It was great.
Is it Texas OU this
What
weekend?
else was
right?
going on this weekend? That's weird.
Next weekend.
What you're trying to say is there should be more shootings at the fair, so it'd be less.
No, I'm saying that maybe because everybody knew it was opening weekend, nobody wanted to go.
People.
So it was-
Oklahoma. No, that's next weekend. That's next weekend.
Oh, that's gonna be
the
a
Red River
busy
game.
one.
It's a river
Rivalry.
River.
rivalry.
Are you going to? There's also the Latin American Deep Ellum shit. There's on Saturday. Do you know about it?
The party?
No, what party?
I'm not invited. I don't know.
Do I know about what?
I don't know. I wasn't invited to any party. Oh, that party. Are you going to that party?
No. But what are you talking about?
About the Club Nocturno.
The
It's like a club type of shit, and they do it. It's an event that comes here to Dallas from Los Angeles, and it's Spanish rock and cumbia.
cumbias?
like-
Yeah, I sent it to Enrique, and he can't go because he's playing.
yeah, he's gonna be playing. Yeah, me and the guys always go. It's really fun.
Oh,
Shit.
cool! I didn't know y'all went to that. That's
Oh,
cool.
it's so fun. We fuck shit up.
I'm probably not going, but sounds like fun.
You should you honestly, if you, I know you can't, but next time they come, try to go with us. It's really fun.
Where is this?
It's gonna be at the factory in Deep Ellum, and dude, yeah, it's like a thing that we need, like just a place that plays cumbias and Spanish rock. I don't know, but that's
Okay.
it. That's it.
Since y'all didn't come with nothing.
I did actually. I have a question, but
She's got a
it
deep
goes,
question.
it goes into politics.
We're here for it.
So how do you guys feel about the statue that was put up in Vegas?
Haven't heard about it.
What was put up in Vegas?
There's
Yeah.
a statue of Trump naked.
Oh, that's old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really? That was
Yeah.
the first time I heard about it, and I was like,
Yeah. It's
Why
that
is he
one,
naked?
That one video, the one picture that somebody drew
"Is it the one? No,
Yeah,
no,
it's,
no.
I
It's an
think-
actual statue. Like it's
Yeah,
hanging
no,
but it's
from a
based
crane.
on
on that picture.
The
it-
one of him and Putin.
No.
Oh,
No, it's just him.
so it's not up this year. It's old.
I don't know if it's still up.
this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's old.
I mean, I don't know when it was put up, but
Big.
What is the date on that article?
I'm looking for it.
I heard about it today.
2019?
That's today or yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
See, look
Maybe
at me
it's-
being current.
How do I feel about it? I don't give a shit. I don't.
Yeah. What are we supposed to feel? Well, do you care?
The Nevada Republican Party strongly condemns the naked Trump statue. I mean,
So
If you got money, you got money.
you know, one thing that I appreciated from yesterday's debate. I know we haven't touched it.
civility. That's what made it boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned it
talking
off
about that- you talking
10
about that
minutes
moment
into
where-
it.
Yesterday's debate reminded me of like a fucking 80s, 90s debate between, like Bush and.
That's why we need
whoever.
Why is
Trump.
that? Why is that wrong?
It's not. That's what
Like you
so
know,
it should be, but.
We want to be entertained.
Look, I was thinking about this last night
Lord.
because I've been guilty of saying the same thing you're saying right now. But at the end of the day, politicians are all pieces of shit, whether they're Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
They're all taking money from somebody, and
Yeah.
they do not have our best interest in mind when they do whatever the fuck it is they do.
You're right.
Right? So they used to go out. That's why being a politician, quote unquote, is associated with you lying to people, smiling, grinning, shaking hands, and kissing babies, because everybody knows you're lying through your teeth. Everybody knows you're saying what people think they want. You're saying what you think people want you to say to get elected, and then you're gonna do whatever the fuck you want. Like, it's always been bad. It's always sucked. And this is why in 2016, I thought it was hilarious that Trump was running for office. And had I been able to vote in 20, I would have voted for him, because I still think it was hilarious back then. The fact that he turned out to be a piece of shit that completely ruined the country is beside the point. Like, those two going at it last night, yeah, they sounded civil. Yeah, they sounded like they were being
Politicians?
That's all they were doing. They were being politicians.
Mm-hmm.
They were making us look at him and go, "Oh, look at this guy. He sounds so sincere and so." They're lying.
I don't see. So, okay. I don't believe that they were like, oh my God, they're telling me the truth. Oh my God, they care about me. No, but for the first time, it wasn't like, oh yeah.
It wasn't funny.
No, it's not. The shit that Trump does is not funny to me.
It depends on how you look at
It's
it.
stupid. Like, it's like,
I feel like we all
you're
laughed about it
making.
at first.
Yeah.
At
And then-
first, it's not even. At first, it was like, seriously, is this what we're doing? Like,
Nah, it was
it's
fine.
Right. That's
Come
what made
on,
it
man.
funny.
It was fun.
I was I was just like, holy shit!
It
did you
was
just
like
say
a-
that?
wait, what?
Maybe it wasn't
Then I
what
would
the
laugh.
things he was doing, the things he was saying. It was the fact that people were buying it. To me, we're like,
But it's not funny anymore, and people are
I
still
agree with
fucking
that.
buying it.
I agree with that. But to your point, last night wasn't funny to me either, because now people are looking at that thinking that that's good and that's, oh, this is what we should strive for, like civility.
As
and
much as I
it's
hate,
still bullshit.
I don't
It's
know.
still
As
not
mu-
what it's supposed to be.
as much as I hate when people lie to me, I rather have two adults bullshitting each other civilly than having whatever the fuck
Well, this
Trump
is where
does.
we differ. I'd rather have the other.
I don't like. I don't.
If they're both full of shit and neither one of them's going to do anything for me, I'd rather enjoy watching it.
No.
Yeah, just if you know they're lying to you, like I don't know.
Honestly, like,
Now
and this
that-
is not.
now that
I'm
you
not. I'm
know.
not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Waltz is the closest that I've seen in a long time. That's like, this is what our representatives are supposed to be. This is what our president and our VP are supposed to be. This is supposed to be like everyday people that get elected to go represent everyday people. Right. But the fact that he was in Congress for a while, the fact that he's been a governor, like, ruined him for me. Right. People should be running for office while they're doing their day job. That's the way it was intended to be. It should be your neighbor going to represent you in Washington.
Because they know your struggle.
Right. Not a lifelong politician. So they're all full of shit. They're all lying to us. Some of them are funnier than others.
Some of them are lizards.
Or aliens. I don't know. I just
I get it. You weren't entertained yesterday.
I wasn't entertained, but I'm not disappointed by that.
I was.
Where it's like, it wasn't like a, did he really just say that type of?
That's why I turned it off. I was just like,
And he was like, ah, fuck, this is like
I
the
was like,
90s. Somehow.
really? I turned it to the 70s show. That's what I was watching.
Well, that happened.
I'm dying over here.
What the hell was I going to ask you?
Me?
All of y'all.
What you gonna ask?
Ask.
Oh, okay. If you were to get $1,000 a day,
Thank you.
What would you do?
she would say thank
Where would you go?
$1,000 a day, but you have to spend every bit of it by the end of the day. How long could you do it for?
Not long.
All right. I could do it for very long. But is it like, for example, can I buy a service that's every day?
What the hell are you buying,
just
you
spend it.
nasty?
What are you buying?
Just
Well,
spend the money.
Just start spending money. Like, oh, I need my house cleaner. I need to, I don't know, do the, you renovate my house. It's like, dude, here's $1,000. Start. And then like a day they'll just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just spend the money. It doesn't matter where you spend it, right?
Yeah, I gamble.
Ooh,
You
I'd
have
be
to
able to
spend
do it.
$1,000 a day.
I'm gambling. I will be in a
I would agree
How
with
long
you
can
there.
you do it for?
every day.
Where are you gambling?
Las Vegas.
Windstar.
First
So,
day,
so you're moving to Vegas.
first day is moving to
Windstar.
Vegas.
Okay.
Second day,
How are you going to get an apartment in Vegas?
Oklahoma.
all right. Next day, get an apartment.
First next
How?
day.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, we'll get a cheap apartment. The first of the month, here's $1,000. We'll pay- Let's
What
say
do you
that-
mean?
what do you,
You're
it
gonna-
starts
you're gonna
right
live
now. I'm
in
going to
the
give you $1,000 tomorrow morning,
Yeah.
and you have to spend it by the end of the day. What are you doing tomorrow morning?
I'm staying in the hotel over there, which nice.
That's
one.
care half
that
of it.
makes sense. Yeah, but
Yeah, they'll take care of half.
Right. So let's
While I look for
start
a
with the
apartment.
understanding that it's not that hard to spend $1,000 a day.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The question is, how long can you do it for?
I think it is hard, and I
How
can't
do
do it
you-
for long.
What do you?
What do you?
I can't.
How?
I
why?
could rent a hotel room that's more than $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
So that's what you're gonna spend your money?
That's not what I said.
It's
What I'm saying is, it's
I'm
not that
aware,
hard
but
to
it's-
spend $1,000 a day.
I'd buy.
I can
have
buy a
all my
guitar that's
subscriptions.
more than $1,000 a day. I could buy anything that is more than $1,000.
That's true.
You can
Sure.
go buy a dinner. That's $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, leave a
guess.
big ass fat ass tip. You'd be the nicest guy in town. Are you
So
kidding
the
me?
question is not, can you spend $1,000 a day? That's a
That's easy.
given.
Yeah.
How long can you do it for?
I believe I can go for more than a year. Why y'all laughing?
Because
I think so too. I mean,
I mean, I if I don't get bored, yeah, I can keep going.
I think that's the problem.
I think you lack imagination.
I think you're right. I think you're genuinely right, because I would be like, what?
What
I
now?
don't want to go shopping.
Dude, start renovating your house. Make that bat cave. You know?
That would be my dumbass. I don't want to go shopping.
The closet's too small.
Target. También.
It's one of those like,
They don't have to be.
Would you
What
go
do you
spend
mean you're
$1,000 at
getting-
Target or like Neiman Marcus?
Target.
Dude, I go
Target.
straight to Lululemon.
Well, that's the thing is, if you go to Target, like, there's you're gonna
You
have
can
too
buy
many
so
things.
much.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
But
like
if you
day
buy
one, you're like, fuck it, let's go to Target. I'm buying shit for. Now you got your
Everybody-
closet's full after
Yeah.
one day. What are
You
doing
get
the
a
next
shirt.
day?
I'd be a nice guy, dude.
No,
Like,
it'd
Well,
be
that's
a,
what I was.
you get
That's
a
what
shirt.
my mind went. I was like,
You get a shirt. You
that'd be
get
a lot
a
of
shirt.
shit I'd be buying.
Yeah.
But
Or
if
you
I-
could go to Neiman Marcus and buy
A shirt.
one jacket
one shirt.
know
One
what?
shirt, one pair of shoes.
or whatever expensive store. I don't know. Obviously, I don't shop.
And
Go
that's
to
why,
go-
and that's why
go
I said
to-
hotel instead of.
Go to
Apartment.
Neiman Marcus and get some Manolo Blahniks. Get about
I don't
4.
even know what that is.
dude, I'd get a Rolex a day.
You can't buy.
You're
Rolex
not
for
getting much for
$1,000.
$1,000,
Well,
bro.
not like there's. I'm sure there's a.
And you can't save your pennies
I'm
to.
not saving. All right, fine. I'll buy some Casios or something.
You can't roll it over.
You can't roll it over.
I know.
Yeah.
Go to
use it or lose
Rolex.
it.
Go to Rolex and be like, look.
Let's make a deal,
Let's
sir.
make a deal. I will bring you
$500
$1,000 a day until I pay this watch
Would you
off.
spend $1,000 or an absurd amount of money on a watch?
I would.
Why?
I like watches.
What do you like about watches?
The accessory to your it's it just looks
Manliness.
nice on, like,
Person.
it just looks nice whenever you're wearing it. Like
Yeah.
if you walk around with nothing on your wrists, I just it's
Feel
all right.
naked.
I just feel naked.
Yeah, that's
So-
valid.
I mean, okay, so you can do it. Yeah.
I can't wear anything on. I can't wear anything on my hands or wrists.
Why?
Because of work.
It feels weird. No, I'm not
It's just-
taking bitches.
Oh, I'm just saying.
I mean, because
not
you
because of
just
work.
you just feel
Construction.
weird. Sorry, I didn't should put that in my head.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah, it
she
just feels
put that
weird.
in my head.
I can't.
Watches are nice. Like
I don't disagree. So where I was going with this is I would spend an absurd amount of money on on a timepiece.
What do you mean?
Wait, what are we talking? What? What are
On
you
a fancy
saying?
watch. Probably not a Rolex. I don't know enough about watches, but there is a watch out there that I would see, and it's a watch that you would see it and be like,
Holy
"Is that
shit.
a $5 watch?" No, not holy shit.
Oh, like a 70. Okay.
Like it would look like nothing, but inside that thing would be like hundreds of moving pieces that make that not only a piece of art, but an engineering marvel. And like I would spend money on that.
Shit.
Not because it looks cool, but because it is an amazing piece of something.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. I
So-
like the ones where you put up to your ear and you hear that.
You can hear the ticking,
Yeah.
and you know that it was handcrafted, it was hand built. Somebody put fucking blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I see what you're saying. I would too. Like I have one watch, but that's a great buy, I guess. Would you not?
Yeah, I
go
don't
to
really
the
give a
museum?
shit what it looks like. I would prefer that it looks like nothing, but
You wouldn't buy one of those that are see through and you can see.
No,
everything?
no,
I
that's
like
And that's
those.
what I actually.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, those are cool.
I bought my husband one of those
Oh, really?
because he's a watch guy.
$1,000.
No,
Oh,
but it's one that it does the clicking that he said,
well, you could make that.
but it has like it's see through, so you can see the little thingy mabobbers. They move.
That's the technical term. Yeah.
yeah, you're right.
It's legitimate, and you see the little wheels turning on it. That's what I thought about it because
I thought those were the thingamabobbers.
it is
Yeah,
the
that's what
thingamabobber.
okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what
Thingamabobber that goes.
Well, you said thingamabobbers and you said wheels. I was like, wait a second.
The wheels and the thingamabobbers move.
the ones that like just turn in the air. Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah. Because he's a watch guy, and I don't get it, but I know he likes watches. So when I see a cool one, I'm like, hey, I bought you this. Don't know
I
if
don't
it's
get it either. Because I've got to like, if I need to know what time it is, I look at my phone. You know what I mean?
But it's
Like back in the day, I would wear a watch because I needed to know what time it was.
yeah, but that's so
and there
much.
was nothing else that would tell you the
That's so
time.
much
but
work.
a watch.
It's so much work in taking out your phone and like looking.
Your
at
phone is in your hand most of the time, George.
It.
Get out.
Well, okay,
You
at
know-
work it's not.
So can I mention something that I probably shouldn't mention, but I'm going to mention anyways?
No.
So who said no?
Oh, I can spend
When you
$1,000 easy. Actually, I could do it for more than 2
Why?
years.
We're going back.
How?
Dude, video games. I could put
my
like you know how FIFA you just buy the $1,000 worth of points and just start buying packs.
Okay, would you take $10 million right now to never play a video game again?
Yes.
You think you could do it?
I'm honestly on that path right now. I'm dropping
Please
it.
give me 10 million and I will
And-
never touch
and
a video game.
Like,
I don't think you can do it.
wait, hold on.
I think
hold
you
on.
can. I think you can say yes right now, but I think in like
5
week.
minutes.
I
Watch
honestly
wrestling.
The reason I've dropped it and I don't play I really don't play anymore. In the sense of like
when was the last time you
You're
played?
gonna say I
I
don't
really
play a lot
don't, but I
anymore.
kind
the
of
last
do.
time was
Yeah.
on my birthday because I was like
like 2 days ago.
hold on,
What do
hold
you
on.
mean?
No. Because I used to play it excessively every night for about 3 hours before I go to sleep. Right now, I don't do it. I don't do
Now,
anything.
what, by now you mean like the last few
No,
days?
the last 5 months, honestly.
Okay.
Last 5 months, I don't get on anymore. I don't play with my friends anymore. I'm just like I'm at home doing some other shit. Saturday or what was it? On my birthday, we were watching a bunch of soccer games, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it again." I bought the new FIFA, and
Damn.
1 hour into it,
You couldn't just play something else?
I regretted it. I regretted buying it, but I started playing with my cousins, Enrique and Angel, and Angel, and so it's fun. Now we're like, I have people to, they enjoy it, and apparently he's good at the game for some reason. Enrique.
That's crazy. They don't have those over there.
No, I never thought he played it. It's not that he didn't have it over there.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, but I do believe I could drop it. I could drop that unless
I don't think you can. I think it's
Do you
that's
know
a part
what?
of who you are.
No, well, yeah, but the thing is, like, I love the stories that the games, like,
Okay,
there's
so you
games that
could do
have
it. Do you
stories.
think you could do it and be happy?
Damn, that one hurt. Yeah, I do. I do believe. Yeah, I do believe. Like,
You think so, really?
my
Because there's like, okay,
I'm getting my happiness from somewhere else. That was
I
just
like listening to music. I like fucking around with music. Whatever. I could give it up for an absurd amount of money,
you
right?
think you give up music?
But I couldn't give it up and be happy. I could give up anything because I just
Yeah.
can. But I couldn't do it and be happy.
Yeah, but I feel like it's easy to just find something else that you would start making you happy.
I have
Like
a lot
this-
of things that make me
This
happy. But that's
this gaming is my happiness, or it was something that is part of me because of my dad, right?
right.
'Cause
But
it was
it's been a
something-
part of you your whole life.
My whole life, just gotta play with him, right?
Right.
So, I don't know.
I don't think you could be happy without it. I could absolutely give up music, like 100%. I'm going to give you $20 million and your family's set for life. Yes, I'll do it for my family, but I'm not going to be happy.
You know why
about it.
it's something I don't think I could possibly drop, like drop. But I am like less of doing of it is because it's the only, like, you and your friends. What do? You go out for drinks and shit like that, right?
No, we just get together and drink.
Okay. For me, my friends aren't that. For some reason, they've changed, and all they do is get on every night and play together. Is like, to me, that's my.
What do you
way
mean?
of-
That's what they did before.
No. We used to, like, we would go hang out every
Oh, okay.
Friday in like someone's house, and we just go out for drinks. Now, for some reason, they've changed to the point where it's like, oh, let's just get on, or are you getting on, stuff like that, and they'll play every night. And for me, it's like it's boring now, just because like I want to go, go interact with shit with people. So
So that's how your friends changed?
yeah, that's how
I think so.
You
For
changed.
me,
that's
so
what they tell
when
me.
when I was young and my friends were young, we used to go out and do all the things that your friends did.
Yeah.
Go out to fucking clubs and bars or whatever. I never liked dancing. I never liked that kind of music.
Uh-huh.
So I would go out just to hang with my friends
Mm-hmm.
because I like hanging out with my friends.
Yeah.
Like I live for my people, and that's why I do things, right?
That's why I'm alive.
Yeah. So as people get older, they tend to change the things that they do, like your friends did. They
Yes.
don't no
Yeah.
longer want to go out and get together and do whatever. They just want to do it virtually, right?
Yeah.
My friends, for a while we had kids that were little and growing up, stopped going out. I never did because
You
I'm
know how to
fucking
handle.
weird, whatever. And they thought I was weird when I was going out while raising kids or whatever. And we kind of grew apart a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just lost track of where I was going with this.
It'll come back.
Fuck.
I know it sucks when that happens.
Growing up,
Sound like Waltz.
I
and
can tell you
Trump.
that I
Like who?
Waltz.
Waltz and Trump.
I can tell
Oh.
you that I was in the same boat, and I think and maybe as a female it's different because Daniel is fully party mode. I feel like with every kid I've reset, like you reset. In
Who's
again, me. That's what I'm saying. Like as a female, I feel like it was a reset.
Why does it have to be?
Because
as a
I don't
female?
know if because I can't speak from a dude's experience. I'm
Why can't you
speaking
just speak
from
from
mine.
a human's experience?
Because I don't know if that is a human's experience. I can only say that for mine. After every kid, it was
Do you
like a
have cough
reset.
drop in your mouth?
Are you judging?
We can hear it. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I was holding off, guys, but I kind of needed it.
Sorry.
As a person,
There you go.
every time I had a child, it was a reset. It was and that's why I said where it's like, wait, go out without my kids, go out without the husband. Like it's the baby, my youngest is 18 months. And I'm still in the mom guilt phase. So I feel like I can't, not that I can't.
Sure, your third child.
Yes. Thank
So
you.
does mom guilt and old mom
Old
what's the
mom.
word?
Old mom.
Whoa, don't get mad.
My knee.
Don't get mad.
Sorry, my knee hit it. That's what she said.
God damn it! I'm losing my
What
words
the
now.
fuck?
Are you gonna feel guilty about not guilty. What's the fucking word? Are you going to resent your kids later on because of all the things you didn't do while you were feeling the mom guilt?
I don't believe so. And a perfect example was for this, my middle child's birthday. They had invited us to go to, and maybe it was a situation, right?
Well, I know you don't feel that now. I'm talking about when you're 50 years old and you look back on your life in your 20s and 30s and you remember all the things you didn't do because of your kids, quote unquote, because you didn't really do, you didn't do them because you didn't want to, right? You said it was because of your kids, but you didn't do them because you didn't want to.
Maybe.
Do you think like when you're 50, you're going to maybe regret that?
No.
Okay.
And I say that, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I will. I mean, but as of right now, as of right now, no.
Yes
because
or no?
if I have stopped myself from doing something because of a kid's event,
A kid's event is different.
What do you mean, kids event? Like
Like if you
doing
say I
something?
can't go to the party because my kid's got a talent show this weekend.
You should be happy to
That's
go to
fair.
the thing.
But if you can't, if you say,
that's what
"Oh
I'm
no, I can't
saying.
go out because I have a toddler,"
That's stupid.
No, I've never.
Or 'cause I
So
have
I've
a
never
kid.
been in a situation where I can't go out because my kid is little. It's always been, you know what? I don't have childcare. And
okay, but it's the same thing.
But it's not.
It is
No, it's not because
you can hire childcare.
no, I'm not just gonna leave my
you-
child with
Okay, so
anybody. What's
that's what
wrong
I'm talking
with
about.
you?
You're not gonna leave your child with just anybody because you feel mom guilt.
But no, I think it's more than mom
I'm
guilt.
dropping off
Okay.
at Karina's house.
I don't think it. I think it's more than mom guilt, and that's where I don't think that it's a matter of, well, either leave them with a random stranger or go have fun.
No, okay.
I think
you
it's
said that
mom
wrong, but
guilt.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Leave them
family?
with a random stranger and have fun.
Or stay home.
Or
and not
stay
have
home.
fun. Right. My question to you is, A, they're not a random stranger because you're obviously not going to do that. You're not going to go fucking 5 houses down and be like, hey, I'm dropping my kid off. I'll be back later.
Facebook
Right?
post.
No. You're either gonna
Same shit
interview
on
somebody
Facebook.
for the position, or you're gonna go to a trusted service for the position, or you're gonna reach out to friends and family. I get it. You maybe didn't have that because you're not from here, but people hire babysitters all the time. People hire nannies all the time.
You're right.
Right? So again, right now you don't feel this way because you're in the middle of it. Your youngest is 18 months old, and you're not going to leave them, quote unquote, with some random person. My question is, do you think when you're 50 years old, you're going to look back on what you did now and say, fuck, I should have gone to that party because you know what? My kid would have been fine if I left them with a trusted person that I vetted very well before leaving them with them.
I think the difference there is that it's not a matter of me having the person and choosing to leave them. It's a matter of I don't have anyone, so I don't have that choice.
You do, okay.
So I
Again,
can't hold that resentment
you
because
can.
it's a
You
matter
can.
of
You can.
Angie's list is for everyone.
Right. Because again, I get it. You're not from here. You don't have the family.
No,
and this is
I don't.
the shit I always
You
get
have
from
them.
people. Like, I have a shit ton of family. I've never had that problem. It's not something I've had to deal with. If I want to go somewhere and I want to drop my daughter off, I call all my sisters, all my brothers, all my nieces and nephews. One of them is bound to say yes, and I'm good. Right.
Hopefully
Never
the
been an
first
issue
one.
for me. Never been an issue for me. I get it that it's an issue for other people. But I also know that there are people out there who devote their lives to caring for kids. I also know that there are services out there that vet babysitters and child care providers very well before they hire them. I also know that there are people that hire people to care for the kids. I have family members that care for other people's kids. So the options are there. The choices are there. You choose not to take them. Hold on.
Oh,
And you choose to live your life that way. And that's your fallback, right? No, I can't. I don't have this. I don't have that. Whatever. Have you ever heard somebody at the end of their life say, I regret going to that party? Like You're an 80-year-old person, you're dying, and somebody asks you, what's your biggest regret? Going to that party when I was 25 and leaving my kid with the babysitter.
I have heard the biggest regret
Well, it depends if something happened that day.
of being.
Obviously.
I
Yeah,
regret not spending more time with my family as opposed to going to work.
That's not what I asked you.
So, and this is the reason why it's so hard for me to answer that is because I understand what you're saying because I have done the extended, like for example, care.com. Care, that's what it's called, right?
Yeah,
Care,
care.com,
that's the
yeah.
app.
Yeah.
I have interviewed nannies / babysitters. So I have had where it's like, oh, if we need somebody, I have ABC.
Right.
ABCD. Let's say ABCD. If I am in a situation where I contact A and they're like, shit, I'm busy that weekend. Okay, cool. I contact B, same. Contact C. You know what? I'm out of town. I contact D.
Okay, that's different.
But that is the scenario that I deal with where I go
every single
through-
time.
Not every time. Not every time.
Did it happen to you?
But yes, it has happened to me where and
Well, that's happened to me too. Like I called
But
all
that's
the people
my
I just
point.
named, and
It's-
they're all busy. That's fine. I don't go to that party. That's one party in
That-
20 years.
And my thing is where, for example, kids' birthdays. I don't know. I don't know why I have a sore spot for kids' birthdays where I'm not missing my kid's birthday.
the fuck, we're not talking about that.
But we're talking about missing certain events.
no, we're not.
Wait, you just said
Yeah,
if you don't
you-
go to a party.
You missing a certain event to stay home.
If I tell you right now, hey, there's this concert going on tomorrow. I got free tickets. Let's go. And you're like, oh, I don't have a babysitter.
No, I would say let me see if I can find a babysitter. No, that would be my response. All right.
Right. And then I know that tomorrow
And
you're
I
going to
would-
say I didn't find a babysitter because that's what
No, I would
you
go
said.
through
Everything
no.
leading up to the only reason I brought this up is because everything leading up to this conversation is you saying when I have a kid, I go through this period where I don't do anything because of mom guilt. That mom guilt is what causes you to either reach out and say you're not good enough to care for my child or not reach out and tell me I reached out, but they were busy.
My personally got mom guilt is me reaching out to people and them telling me I can't.
That's what I just said.
And that's what I'm saying. My mom guilt is that it's where I'm willing to do stuff, but if I can't find a babysitter,
But that's
it's like
my
that's
point.
a that's
you
a
can
sign.
always find a babysitter.
No, you
The fact that you
can't.
call one person and they say they can't, you're like, oh, it's a sign I shouldn't go out because I'm a bad
If
mom.
you have more than one,
Listen, do you?
Well,
do you-
yeah,
How old is
but-
your oldest?
Let's get
If
you
personal
can't,
here.
if
Do
you can't find the
do you
babysitter,
trust?
you're not going to go.
You've known me for a long time. Do you think I would leave my child with somebody I don't feel is? I mean, I have a 25-year-old, so obviously she survived, right?
she's alive.
Do you think you could call me? Did it ever cross your mind to think I could call some of my friends that do have people here and be like, hey, what do you do for babysitting? I have close to 20 nieces and nephews that could babysit for you.
They're
And I
pretty nice.
trust any one of them with my kids' lives.
There's one
on
of
any
them
day.
right there.
I know.
And if you were to call me and say, hey, do you have anybody that could babysit for me? I'd be like, yeah. And as a person that you trust, I hope,
Uh-huh.
you should be able to say, okay, can you put me in contact with, but you won't. Because your thought process is going to be, well, I don't know your niece.
Is that really how you think?
Yeah.
Dude.
Your thought process, I don't know your
really
niece.
good
I'm not going to
people.
leave my kid with your niece. I know you're a rational person, and I know you're not going to leave your kid with somebody that would harm your kid, but I'm not going to leave my kid with that same person. That makes no sense. Like, that's an
I think
irrational
it's-
thought process it comes from mom guilt.
But is it irrational? Because if my cousin were to come to me and say, hey, I'll take care of your girls, I would be all for it.
Right. But you say that because your cousin's not here.
No, she is here. She lives literally down the street.
Okay, so you don't have that excuse.
You just
If
lost
she were
everything.
to, no.
But your
if she
cousin
were to,
doesn't. Whatever. The point is,
it's
there's always, you always, as a person that does that, you always find a reason to not do the things you want to do because you have nowhere to leave your kid.
I need another drink.
Unless you don't want to do it. Damn, you all 4-5 now.
And if you don't want to do it, it's fine.
Are you judging me, Susan, over there? Judgmental Susie.
Dude, where'd you get these drinks from? I know. Is she just a...
Am I guilty?
Sorry.
Am I guilty of using that as an excuse for
Yes.
situations that events that I don't want to go to? Yes.
Okay, you don't need an excuse for events you don't want to go to.
I mean, but I have one.
Okay, kids.
Great, that's awesome. But
I have 3. Oh, I can, my kids. But that's part of mom guilt. I don't know what to tell you. I feel
well,
bad
what?
leaving them.
Hopefully, we're still around when you're 50, and I'll ask you again if you have any regrets with an E, not an A. And I honestly hope, like, and I say this to, I don't say this to because it never comes up, but I hope I can say this to all of my friends who pulled that shit on me while we were raising our kids. I really hope you can't say to me when you're 50 or 60 years old that you resent your kid for something you did, because it was obviously never your kid's fault.
And I'm not 50 years down the line, but I can tell you now that there as many times that I've had to say no to a situation from
As many times as you've chosen to say no to a situation.
whether it is a choice or it being a matter of we really don't have a babysitter. Like, I don't know.
And don't get me wrong,
as of
I
right
get
now,
I don't have a babysitter, I don't have family, and I can't afford a babysitter. That's different. 100%. Right? I get that.
shit, I've been in a situation where it's like, bitch, I will pay you.
But I know you're in that situation, so it's different.
And that's where I'm not trying to use it as an excuse. Just in some situations, it's been where it's like, my hands are tied, but I can't envision myself being in a situation where I hate my kids for it. At least as of right now, or resent. As of right now, and mind you, my oldest is 8, so it's not much of it. I don't have 20 years. I don't have 15 years, but in 8 years, there is nothing that I can sit here and say, you know what? I wish we had a fucking babysitter for that, because Mia, god damn it, nobody was there to babysit you. Like,
There
I
are
can't.
also times when you can just take your fucking kid with you.
Absolutely. Sure, I haven't been. You know what? I'm lying, because it was one occasion where Mia was a baby and we went to go have sushi on Henderson.
And you didn't want to take her?
No, we did take her.
Okay.
And you
And-
feel bad about it?
There was people that came up to us and they were like, high five, bring your kids to sushi.
Those are my people.
But you know what I
okay.
mean? Where I was like, shit,
Who
wasn't my...
walks up to... That's just weird.
We had plenty of people coming up to us like, oh yeah, bring your baby to sushi, and like high five.
That's just awkward.
What do you do?
It is.
Yeah, that's
But it's
also
happened.
True and cool. And
It's
whatever.
happened where it's like, well, my kid likes rice. I don't know what to tell you. I just can't see myself resenting my child for missing out on certain things, because I genuinely feel I am a person that feels that things happen for a reason.
Things happen for a reason. The word happen does not...
If I could not get a
Hold on.
babysitter, it happened
no.
for a reason.
Things happen naturally for a reason. If you make something happen, it didn't just happen. You made it happen. So if you chose not to do something, that didn't just happen. That was a choice you made. A bird falls out of, like, jumps out in front of the fucking truck that you're driving. That just happened. I had nothing to do with that. Me choosing not to do something because of my kids, it's a choice I made.
No, that would happen for a reason. Made it to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Like, there's a huge difference between things happen and I chose to make things happen.
That-
All right, we're
All of that-
done. We're like 2
all of that-
hours. We're done.
all of that to say, yes, I can give it up. I can give up.